using God's name in vain. So we got a number of songs. We got 5 of them we're going to play about people using the good God's name in vain. Let's go ahead and take them to church. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What's good, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give y'all the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. Shout out to the Reject Army, the Nif9s, the dishwashers, the bedwetters, the factors of the Black Order, gorilla simps falling from the stream team, single women out there on Valentine's Day, and even to the Negroes who are out here creeping and cheating on their wives and using God's name in vain, but most importantly, witness the power and the might that is the most dangerous troll on YouTube. So it looks like this whole Derrick Jaxn thing has taken off to a whole different level. But before I even get into the topic, I got to say thank you. I got to say thank you to Derrick Jaxn himself. You know, he's became, how should I say it? He has became a stimulus check here on Black YouTube. You know, a lot of people making Derrick Jaxn videos, a lot of people who were floundering, who had dead channels, who were scratching and looking for content. But your boy Derrick Jaxn, he couldn't come at a more perfect time. You know, I'm seeing the Breakfast Club talking about Derrick Jaxn. I'm seeing people doing skits and parodies on Derrick Jaxn. Everybody doing Derrick Jaxn content. And today I was watching Irene Yvette. She was doing Derrick Jaxn content. So this stream is really due to her because she found a church. She found a church that Derrick Jaxn attends, you know. And when he was talking about God and how he found God and God would come first in his life, you know, I had, you know, a little image in my mind of what his church looked like, how the conversation went with the pastor went, you know, whether if you're a Baptist or an African Methodist, Christian, whatever faith and domination you have with church. No, I had a special idea of what kind of church he went to. Thing about Black YouTube is they could find anything on anybody. In fact, when I go right here and I put up the thumbnail, Black YouTube even found your boy Derrick Jaxn in service. They found him in service, and we're going to play a little bit. This stream probably won't be that long. Let's see if I can pull it up. Now, a few years ago, I saw these viral clips of this pastor doing exorcisms in these churches. I didn't think much about it, but I had no idea that Derrick Jaxn actually attends one of these churches. As my man Army Vet, hold on, we got somebody new donating. He says Derrick Jaxn setting himself up to be a preacher of a mega church, just crazy. Yeah, but your boy Derrick Jaxn, he attends one of these churches where people fall out and do all kind of exorcisms. They pass out, they act the fool, they do everything. Y'all don't believe me? We're gonna play you a clip real quick of the church, the kind of church that Derrick Jaxn attends. So let's bring that up real quick. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this clip back in the day right here of this so-called church, but we're gonna play the clip of this particular service that I'm assuming happened on a Sunday, because I have more questions now for Mr. Derrick Jaxn, because when he was talking about God, this, that, and the third, he didn't talk about He didn't bring the preacher on and the pastor on and have a conversation with him and his wife. He didn't shout out the church that was working magic in his life, like my man Chance the Rapper was saying. God's working magic in their life. He didn't say any of that. I mean, I thought Derrick Jaxn, you know, a guy who's walking in faith, who's walking with God, why wouldn't he share his church and his pastor with the rest of us? I mean, his church does have a YouTube channel with over 10,000 subscribers. I would just be sure that he would share with us the church that he's involved with, and we could join him on a Sunday service. I'm just thinking. But we're going to play this clip right here, and we're going to see how cult-like, how crazy these Negroes are in this church.
Look that demo. Look, oral sex demo. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex. Look. You oral sex. Use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out. Out, you demo. Out. Let go.
Deliver me 2 Sundays back, then a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week, and I told the pastor that I need deliverance again, and since then my private part has been itching.
Let's stop. We gotta stop the show right there. We gotta stop the show because I just got so many questions. My man Army that comes through. That's that oral sex ghost demon. Like, yeah. I gotta ask you, Derrick Jaxn, when you was eating these girls out, eating the booty like groceries, did your pastor make you go up in front of everybody? Did you have to spit out, the feces, the wetness from the wet? Did you have to spit that out of your mouth to repent your sins to God, to rid yourself of these demons? Or is this some of the out of the world stuff that we only do to the female members of the church? I just want to know, Derrick Jaxn, because if she had to get in front of everybody and get this demon up out of her, that the same demons that was in her that happened to be in you when you were committing adultery on your wife, did you have to spit anything out? Let's go ahead and play more of this clip right here because we just got questions.
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Who are you? Take. Who are you? Look at that demo. 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 Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Speak out. Who are you? Who are you?
Derrick Jaxn, I mean, did the pastor, rid yourself of the demon? And when he did you pass out on the floor like this young lady here in the service in front of everybody? I mean, we just want to know what's going on. What the hell is going on with the church that you are going to? I mean, this is literally the church Derrick Jaxn attends.
Jesus. You demon can help you. Yeah? Come up from the private part. You in her private part. Demon in the private part. Watch what happens. Fire! Fire! Fire!
I mean, Derrick Jaxn, when you were going through this process, did the pastor, did he have to spray some of that holy water on your tongue? Because the women do say when you go down and you perform that fellatio, they do say you know what you're doing. But Did the pastor have to spray some of that holy water on your tongue? Did he have to spray some of that holy water on your Johnson? Did the pastor have to spray any holy water on the middle finger? You know, the same finger that you use when you perform fellatio. The people just want to know what's going on in these churches. We just want to know, Derrick Jaxn.
Fire! Come out from the private! Come out from the private! Come out from the private! Come out! Out! From the private! Go! 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 What is your name?
Rosamond.
Rosamond.
Daniel.
Rosamond Daniel. What happened to you today?
So you delivered me today, and then when I went to the bathroom, I think 15 minutes later, some white stuff came out with the blood after you sprayed.
Oh, come on, somebody. After I spray with the water,
Yes.
after I spray, something came out white. Put your hands together. Hallelujah. May your healing and
So Derrick Jaxn, when you when you went to the bathroom, did anything know what? I don't want to get too personal, Derrick Jaxn. I don't want to know your business like that. But we need to find, hold on. We need to find O'Shea Duke Jackson. We need to find Minister Jack. We gotta find the preachers of the black man's for O'Shea Duke Jackson. I am waiting for a celebrity junk. I'm waiting for a nigga flicks where you're hooping and hollering and preaching the gospel, because this is what church has become. O'Shea Duke Jackson. This is where we're at right now. This is where we are at in the space of YouTube. I mean, we had to dig in the archives. So we did some more digging. Oh, you know that we dug some more. So what we're gonna do now? Is we're gonna look at the service. And I'm gonna prove to you that Derrick Jaxn does attend that pastor's church, the same pastor who does exorcisms and gets rid of sexual demons, who calls, I guess, God-fearing people, Christians, to commit adultery and fornication, whatever it's called. So let's go ahead and run the clip.
put your hands together for Jesus. God bless you. Okay.
Oh, do we?
Wait.
Do we recognize the pastor right here in the voice? Isn't that the same pastor that just got rid of that demon from that Rosalanda lady? Isn't that him right there? Oh, this is gonna be interesting, right? This is gonna be so interesting right here.
Wait, bring her here. This.
Oh, who is that right there? Hold on. Who is that right there? Isn't that Derrick Jaxn's wife, Danae Jackson, right there? Oh, I tell you, hold on. Let me make this a bit bigger so we can see the name of the channel. Because he's got a YouTube channel that your boy, Derrick Jaxn, he didn't share with us. When he was promoting God, he didn't promote Pastor Ed of the how you pronounce that? Centranelli Ministries. He didn't promote that man for whatever reason. He was promoting the book, but he didn't promote the church that helped save his marriage. So go out there and subscribe. He got 163,000 subscribers. But this is the date right here, February 23rd, 2020. Oh, we got to break down the timeline. February 1st, according to Derrick Jaxn. His wife left him. February 4th is when he found God, and here they are, February 23rd in church. Let's go ahead, slide it on back up. Slide it on back up, because the people just want to know. We got somebody says, Black Death Former says, oh snap, this really is. It's, when I tell you, Black YouTube does homework. I mean, if you ask me, people in Black YouTube, they should be working for the police, because they can find anything on anybody using social media. They can even pinpoint when you've been in church. I mean, you have to sit through a whole 4-hour service. We already 2 hours in service, and Black YouTube found Derrick Jaxn's wife. But let's play the video.
You notice you began to sing something.
Yes.
Something happened here. Look at these testimonies.
Yes.
What happened?
People's eyes were open. They were able to release from their mouth and come up here and get the deliverance and the healing that they needed.
Ah. Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Denver, Colorado.
In Denver, Colorado.
Yes.
Where do you live now?
I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
You live in Atlanta.
Yes.
Ah. Somebody say Atlanta. Say Atlanta, Georgia. Stretch forth your hand towards this. I met you last week. With your husband?
Yes.
Bring your husband.
Is that who I think? No, that can't be. No, Sway, no, Sway, no. That's your boy right there, Derrick Jaxn in the flesh in church, getting the word of God. He didn't share this during his apology tour. He didn't share none of this with us. We had to find out the hard way. We had to do the work. We had to dig and do all this research. And now we get to see what's about to happen ourselves. That's your boy, Derrick Jaxn.
For the moment, I said Atlanta, Georgia like once or twice. I heard the word, for there shall be a restoration. Hold hands, hold hands, hold hands. For thus saith the Spirit of the Lord, that what the enemy have meant for evil, it ends today. And the Lord said, today I make a new life for this family. He said, I release the gifts that both of you have, because I am seeing in the realm of the Spirit. The Lord is telling me something about you writing something. Writing something.
I'm an author.
Huh?
I'm an author.
You're an author.
Hallelujah.
Nah, okay. I'm starting to see where this is going right now. Looks like we getting ready to promote one of them books that he wrote. It looks like your boy Derrick Jaxn is getting ready to promote one of them books. Is going to use the pastor and the word of God to run a little bit of game to get his wife to stay, as Morgan Freeman comes through with a $2.22 super chat. Legendary trolling levels. Thus far, Morgan is happy. This is where we are at in the Black community. This is where we're at. The level of manipulation is at an all-time high. For a whole year, this man said he was looking for God, searching for God, putting God first. This whole time, The people who followed this man could have been attending the same church he been attending. Didn't even have to go to a church. Didn't even have to be in the same state. Could have watched it live stream from their own house. He didn't share none of that, none of this with the people. He didn't share it not one bit with the people. I mean, if this church is everything that it's supposed to be and God is working magic, as D. Darrell says, goddamn Kenneth T is the go. I mean, it's right here, the church. The church is right here. Shout out to Minister Jeff, the church. I mean, you would think he's writing the book, he's putting God first. You would think he'll be sitting there with the pastor on his side. No, they could still promote the book, but they'll also be promoting the church. No, trying to convert atheists into believers, really trying to put God first and turn and change people's lives for the better. But no, you had to find this out through Irene Yvette, and you had to find out through the Grandmaster Troll. We didn't find this out from Derrick Jaxn himself. We had to find out the hard way. Let's sit back and let's go to church with Derrick Jaxn.
Hallelujah. For the Lord said, I will take the writing that I give to you from heaven, and I will put it in front of millions. For this generation shall know through the writing of what you write that the God that you serve is able to change lives.
Oh, the level of manipulation as UC comes through with a $2 super chat. GMT, this is by far your best work yet. Oh, the pastor in God's house. Oh my God, the games that they play on black women. He's gonna write a book and put it in millions of hands and change lives and bring them closer to God. This is where we are at right now.
For I will bring a total restoration, and I will repair the house that the enemy has tried to tear down. For even as I raised up, oh, thank you, Jesus. For even as I'm raising up again the tabernacle of David, so will I raise up your house again. Hold both hands together, both hands, both. And the Lord said that today, this Sunday, in this room, in this place, in this premises, in the house of God, behold, I have opened my mouth and I have sent my angels to ensure a reconstruction. A reconstruction. A reconstruction. A reconstruction of that which had been trying to be torn down. And as I lay my hands on you, and then we begin to minister later for you too and others, the Lord said, behold, not only am I restoring that which I have said, but I'm restoring also the garment that you have been wearing that has been keeping you back and keeping you limited. I'm restoring that garment today. And the Lord said, as you have forgiven one another, so I also have forgiven you. Who has to do with somebody say Florida. Huh? Who's connected to that state?
Near Florida.
You grew up near Florida.
Uh-oh. They asking about Florida. Let me remind y'all what happened in Florida as DOD coming through with a $5 super chat, a little something for the collection plate. They said they got dude crying, his wife is crying, all the manipulation. But let me tell you what happened in Florida. From my understanding, Florida is where he flew one of the girls who he ate out at. You know, he ate the coochie. You know, he ate the booty like groceries. You know, he paid $1,400 to fly some girls out. That's where he had an affair at, but I have no idea what he's going to say. This is my first time listening to it, the whole thing in its entirety, so I have no idea what's about to happen next. Somebody says Derrick hitting the mannequin challenge when dude said Florida. Oh my God. Derrick Jaxn, tell us, what does Florida mean?
Where exactly did you grow up?
It was in Alabama, about maybe 45 minutes from Florida.
Okay, but no, I'm seeing the state. For the Lord says, as I give rest to my people. You've been married how long now?
2 years.
2 years. The Lord said, I'm sending you. Florida is known, I'm hearing, is known as the vacation state, right? These people, divinely, the Lord said, for the rest that you both need to get away, to renew some things. That's why I heard Florida, the symbolism of it, because it's been a long time that you had but the Lord said, get ready, for I am going with you on this renewal vacation, for it will be like a honeymoon for both of you. Because I am seeing like when you got married. When you got married, it wasn't really a honeymoon. It was like, okay, but this one that is coming, this honeymoon is from the Lord himself.
Hallelujah.
we gotta stop the show right here because I need people to remind me of the timeline. This is February 2020. Did your boy Derrick Jaxn, did he fly them Instagram thoughts out 2019 July, or was that 2020 of July in Florida? I just don't want to know, because now I'm starting to get a little bit confused with the dates. We just don't know. I could have sworn it was 2020. They needed some time in the honeymoon, and the honeymoon turned into Derrick Jaxn. Away from this story with a $2 super chat. The people just want to know. We just want to know. Some people said they've been married 12 years and then they heard 2 years. The people just want to know the truth. That's all we want to know is the truth. Well, let's get back to this wonderful, godly, intimate moment between the pastor, Derrick Jaxn, Denia Jackson, and the church, and the pastor and God.
For even as I've taken you to be one. Somebody say one.
One.
How many children again?
2.
2 plus 1. This one that is coming. This one will be like a Samuel. For I will put my word in his mouth.
Hallelujah.
And as a sign from me, saith the Lord, this child will begin to form words even before the other two formed words when they were little. This one will be advancing more than the other ones. For even when he's like 8 to 9 months.
Hallelujah.
Oh, the great manipulation. Even said that she would have an extra child, which of course would give her reason to stay because she's going to carry another baby. And you saw when he said 2 + 1 and extra child, she put her hand up in the air, praising, giving God all the praise because God is about to work magic. All the manipulation right in the way they use God. Oh man.
He will begin to formulate words, and his progression will be quicker and more than the other two. For I will raise up this one as a prophet to my kingdom.
Hallelujah.
And to his generation he shall speak, and he will not relent. He will not relent. He will not relent. He will not relent. He will not relent.
Hey.
He will not relent. For he shall speak, and he will be established. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Can I prophesy a date?
Prophesy, Papa.
For even by the month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 2. What is the 8th month? Huh? Even by the month of August, I'm giving dates. I will visit the womb of your wife. You say you have 2. By now you should have 3.
Yes.
Huh?
I received it, yes.
The one that is missing.
Oh, do we have do we have a false prophet? Do we have a false prophet? As Sly Daughter comes through with some love on the Cash App. She says she watches from the clouds, but thanks for all the support. But do we have a false prophet? Because August, those 8 months, it came and went. Is old girl pregnant? Is old girl pregnant with the 3rd baby? The people just want to know, is she pregnant with the 3rd baby? The people just want to know, did the prophet actually come through, or did we just bear witness to a false prophet? Let's play this some more, man. This is funny right here.
I'm visiting your womb. Even by this August. As a time of restoration and repair. Hold your both hands again. Give me the oil.
Stop the show, stop the show. Looks like original entity says she got the 3rd one. So people are saying, the Star Scream says she had a miscarriage. That is why Derrick cheated. Her womb is expired. Okay. So it looks like she may have did get pregnant after all.
I receive it.
I'm saying who's connected to like Philadelphia. We'll be there next month. But who's like connected to Philadelphia? You're connected to Philadelphia.
Huh? Your uncle lives where? We need to come. We need to, because I saw a whirlwind over this person in Philadelphia. Because you are here, that whirlwind will not take place. That whirlwind will not take place. I receive it. God is about to release some blessings today. You pray for so long. And God has
hurt me.
God has hurt you. May the Lord hear you too. How long you have prayed for your family?
So long.
So long.
So long.
So long. Give me the oil. After this family. Hey, hey, don't delay on your next, this thing. Your next, I don't know, your next book or article, I don't know what you call it. But don't delay. Don't delay. The Lord said, I'm going to put that one in the hands of millions. And you won't have to worry about, again, where finances are going to come to take care of your family. It is done. Jesus.
Oh man, the manipulation. They bring people up there they get so hit with the Holy Ghost they can't walk, they can't stand up straight. They start speaking in tongues, they on their knees, they crying, people in the crowd crying. But your boy, as the prophets written down, delivered from God, that Derrick Jaxn. Hold on, let's see if I can bring it up. Do I have it? Do I have it? Your boy Derrick Jaxn is gonna put, hold on, let me see if I could move this up out of the way. Your boy Derrick Jaxn is gonna put this book right here in millions of hands, and he won't have to worry about finances to take care of his family, because he's putting this book in millions of hands. And I got people passing out. They even put the oil on the wife, and she done fell back, almost fell over and passed out. This is what's going on. I got 218 people watching. I need 218 Negroes to hit the Cash App, hit the like button and the subscribe button if you already have it. But this is what's going on out here in these streets. This is what's going on out here in these churches. This is how your boy used God. He took his wife into one of them churches where people fall out, pass out, run out the church, just snap, act the fool, speak in tongues, actually spraying people with holy water. This is the new church right here, the new church. Let's see if there's any more of this.
Your uncle is in Philadelphia. God bless you. You may be seated.
My uncle's in Philadelphia, yes. His name is Albie. Albie. He's my mother's brother.
He's your mother's brother.
And his father's from Santo Domingo. My grandfather's has arthritis, and it's just so many mess. I can't.
So many mess.
Yeah, so many mess. I'm shaking right now.
You shaking?
Yeah, because I know. It's funny because when I was sitting there, when you said this was holy ground, God told me to take off my shoes.
Hallelujah.
So it looks like that's about it right there. It looks like that's about it right there. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the links because I am exhausted. I am tired. I done heard a lot. I done heard a lot. I done seen a lot. But this one right here takes the cake. This one right here takes the cake right here. When it comes to your boy Derrick Jaxn. That's right. He done used church. He done used God's word. Finagled and finessed his way out of that divorce. So I'm going to drop the link. See if anybody wants to come up. If not, I'll probably shut this one down. Oh, somebody's up already. Let's see who we got in the building. Okay. We got Miss J in the building. Tell us what's on your mind.
First of all, that video was hilarious. That really was seriously funny. But some of the biggest manipulators and pimps are preachers, so this is not surprising. I mean, they literally get rich off of selling something that's free. Like, Jesus is free. He died for our sins, literally for free. And people out here getting so rich, they have mansions, private jets, Rolls Royces. Even though in the Bible it says it's easier for a camel to get through an eye of a needle than a rich man to get to heaven, but you have these preachers striving to be rich. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's a scam. So that doesn't surprise me. And we can also see how Derrick Jaxn decided, oh, this is going to be my next hustle, because he's looking at the guy right in his eye, seeing how he's doing. It's like, yeah, I can do this, and yeah, that's what's going on.
I think you're right, Miss J. I think his next venture is to become an evangelist, and capitalize.
I mean, he don't have to dive into the DMs to get the hoes. They're right there in the church. Let's be real. Preachers, they get vast amount of vagina. So yeah. And he's gonna get paid.
Let me take a moment to dare I say, bow down to this new information. I don't know where you get these videos from, Grandmaster Troll, but kudos, brother.
I mean, that was amazing to watch. You can literally see it.
I don't know where he got it from, but this is epic. As far as the current controversy that's going on. I mean, I don't think anybody has this specific. I don't think anybody has this video.
And you broke down the timeline and everything that's going on, and explains perfectly why he's pushing Jesus so much. Mm-hmm. We're looking at it. We're seeing how the con came into this. This is unbelievable.
I would love to take credit for the video, but I gotta give the credit to Irene Yvette. She was the first person I seen with the video.
Okay.
All right, and you have integrity. That's awesome. That's a good look too. Now you got integrity. That's what's up.
Well, pardon me. I don't want to interrupt anybody, but this is a masterpiece, and I'm glad he's being exposed. I can't stand Derrick Jaxn. I'll be honest. He's the simp of all simps, and I'm pardon me for saying that. I wish his marriage was ruined. Because he's exposed.
Not a simp. He's a con artist. There's a difference.
He's been exposed.
He ain't simping. He's just flat out fraudulent.
You're right. You're right. But that church there with the demon, with whatever that crap going on, that hustling church going on there, Derrick Jaxn been exposed. And Grandmaster Troll, your person giving information, y'all both did a fabulous job. And I'm gonna put this on my TikTok here, because the same information that Kenneth Samuel's been exposed, I'll put that on my TikTok too as well. Keep up the good work, Grandmaster Troll. I'm out.
All right, peace.
Yeah, because if people still fall for this stuff, you wanted to fall for it, because it's right here in front of your face. It's right here in front of your face. This Negro is completely full of shit. He just simply found another new hustle. And damn, if you fall for it, I ain't got no sympathy for I don't have sympathy for you anyway, but I really don't have sympathy for you now. He is just simply full of shit.
Miss J and Grandmaster Troll, have you all noticed that the brother is not necessarily the most intelligent person on the planet? And with that being said, is it possible that his wife is actually the one that writes his books? You know,
Who
because
knows, really?
he doesn't know how to master the king's English. And I think that's why he doesn't do live streams, because it might show itself
I
evident
mean, but
that he's not.
he's not famous and rich because of his words. He's famous and rich because of how he looks. Let's be real. If he was
Absolutely,
ugly and
absolutely.
saying the exact same thing, he would have $5. It's how he
Yeah,
looks. That's
visuals
what women care about. They don't care about the words come out of his mouth.
visuals matter. Absolutely.
The
The
visuals
visuals
is
matter.
100%. The visuals are 100% of how he got rich. So whether those
Hmm.
words are his or not, who knows? He could be reading a script someone else wrote. It's hard to say. I mean, he did go to college, but he was also a football player. So we know when football players go to college, that's a whole nother scale that they're
Right. He got
rated
he
on.
got passed. Right, right. I
You
know,
know,
right?
so
He
I
got
mean, it's hard to
yeah.
say, but I mean, he's there because of his looks. It's not because of the words he says or writes down.
Yeah. If he was yeah, that's absolutely plausible. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
you
I mean, but
mean,
that's what
no,
he understood the
that
hook. So I mean,
yeah.
you
He
might
just didn't know how to control himself.
you
he
just
don't have to
And I
control
guess he
himself. He knows his market.
you
Trust and believe. If you went and told him, "Hey, you got to walk down the straight narrow path, otherwise you're gonna be worth $5 again," he would walk down that straight narrow path. He don't have to. That's why he doesn't. He knows his
looks
market.
matter.
Yeah.
Looks matter.
well, I think in terms of is his wife ghostwriting his book, I think all you gotta do is look at his wife's Instagram posts because she does share a lot of her emotions and thoughts, and just compare the writing style to what she posts to the book and see what Derrick Jaxn posts on his Instagram and how he talks and see what style matches.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a reason why
Style
he married
his
her out of
style
all the
doesn't
chicks.
match the book.
Yeah, but
Right.
out of all the chicks that he's messed with over these past 14, 15 years, there's a reason why she got the ring and the other ones didn't. So
I
yeah,
was saying that,
she's helping
Miss
him.
J. I was saying there is something that is how can I put that? Irreplaceable about her.
Yeah.
There is something about her that is absolutely irreplaceable as to why
Hmm.
he just doesn't say, forget you, I can have anybody I want.
And
However,
he was holding on
there,
to her arm for dear life.
right, there's
Holding on to
something
her like, you
irreplaceable
ain't
about
going
that woman.
nowhere, because yeah. Tell him everybody was talking
It's,
about the fact that he wanted to still stay with her because she could take half of his stuff. But I mean, if you making $100,000 a month, I mean, that's not going to really hurt you too much. But she provides
yeah,
something that he can't let her go. He can't
that's
replace her
right.
with somebody else, not yet. And it probably is because she's the brains behind all this stuff. He's the pretty
Right, a
face.
treasure.
She's the brain.
Exactly, a treasure beyond measure.
Hmm.
A
Yeah, and that
a
makes
man will
sense.
not let. And I guess this is his way of crawling, just baby, please don't leave me, baby, please don't leave me type of
No,
stuff.
I don't think he's leaving. I think he's crawling to another section, and
The
that's that
defense
pastor
forces,
role.
please, with the turnabouts for Derrick Jaxn. We are
No,
very
he
pleased.
wants to be the pastor now.
We are very pleased for what's happened to Derrick Jaxn, for a person to have spoken such ill of the Kevin Samuels. We are pleased at these turn of events.
I don't know why, because I'm telling you, Derrick Jaxn ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
He ain't
Kevin
going nowhere.
Samuels defense force.
This is a tempest in a teapot. It is gonna blow over. He'll be right. He's just gonna go over to his new hustle, and because he looks the way he looks, his fans are gonna go right over to that hustle.
With his fall from grace, it is
He
almost
better
No
not
fall
get
from-
in any
that his
face
Yeah, I'm
disfiguring
saying.
car accident.
As the Kevin Samuels
Exactly.
godfather
That's the
himself.
only way. But other than that, especially with the
He,
church, if he taps into them church women market, oh honey, he
that's all
probably
he
make
gotta
money
do.
10 times more.
That's all he got to do is keep his face and body together. That's all he
it.
got
I
to
mean,
do.
because church women, they don't care when the pastor does. As long as the pastor stays up there preaching and looking good, He ain't really got to look good. Just stay up there. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, and they're gonna sit there and support you. Eddie Long, Jamal Bryant. I mean, it's just
All of
there's
those are
no
low
low for
value
that. They'll
men.
sit
It
there and
doesn't matter how many church
pray for
tribes
you
they
through
get.
all your stuff.
It's all low value men.
Grandmaster
None
Troll,
of that matters.
did you notice that pastor was wearing a really tight white shirt? That shirt was so tight on him.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I
It was a
noticed
high
that.
value
Didn't that,
shirt and high value pants. The pastor was dressed
they
very
blew?
eloquently.
And he's probably like, you're
Big
gonna have to go
Mike.
down and open a church up in Atlanta, out in Colorado, because I can't have you in this particular area. So I'm gonna have you open up a church in another state, because you're gonna take too much of my market share in this area I'm in.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
What
Well,
do you mean?
what
What are we
makes
talking about?
her irreplaceable is
Oh, hold on, I think you're Borgin, but
and he knows he can't control other women. Can you hear me okay?
yeah, we can hear you now.
Nope.
Okay. So I was saying I was saying that what makes her irreplaceable, she's controllable and he knows it. Also, she's the mother of his kids, so that means something, and he's supposed to be a role model. And now if he keeps her, he stays the role model. If he loses her, he's no longer the role model. And the women he actually want are not controllable. So
Come on,
he has to keep this.
come on now.
I
What?
still
How
think
many
it's because
men?
she's the brains
How
behind it.
many men have dropped those specifics? By the wayside, like, oh, she's the mother of my children. They still drop the mother of their children. Oh, she's this,
I'm
that, and the
saying
other.
it's all a facade. I'm saying like he wants to keep face, like he wants to keep up the facade for his business. That's why he's staying with her, because of those characteristics. Like, oh, she's the mother of my children, and we made it work anyways, so it's all good. Everything in the past is fine as long as we make it work, which we all know is bullshit. But he's trying to feed that to everybody.
Yeah, Blue
And
Sky. I'm just
and you're
waiting
right,
for him
James.
to confess. I'm just waiting for him to confess that he's a sex addict. That's what I'm
Nope.
waiting for.
Wait, you're gonna wait about 2 minutes because that's gonna
Exactly,
be.
never gonna happen.
No, he will. He'll pray for it. He has an addiction. He has an illness. Pray for him.
Come on,
That's
man.
it.
What are we talking
Yeah.
about?
So
Why does someone keep
We're
asking
talking
that?
about
gonna-
angles. We're talking about angles. The angles that a popular media personality is willing to resort to, certain angles to accentuate this exposure that has occurred. That's what I thought we were talking about.
Yeah. First they say it's fake news. People are lying on them. They want to break up their family, and then more people come out. Oh, okay, I've sinned, and then it's like, oh, I have an addiction. Pray for me. I've turned my life over to Jesus. You can't judge me, and then the circle is complete, and people fall for it.
Another pastor
He
had
doesn't
did
need the
that.
entire country to fall for him. He just needs a small percentage to keep sending him that money.
What's that recent that the black pastor that recently had the controversy with his son? He also had previously confessed to having a sex addiction. When his wife caught him watching porn too much or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What is his
Yeah,
name?
I'm saying, is it Kirk Franklin?
Yeah, Kirk Franklin, Mr. Kirk
Yeah,
Franklin.
but I'm
He
saying
went
in the
so far
church.
as to yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the church, that's a common trope. That's not even new. That in black and white churches, that's a common thing. Where they do, and they get up there and they cry and they confess and they say all the things that they did wrong, and they're asking for forgiveness, and then eventually they come back. And that's why I think he sees Derrick Jaxn. He knows a good opportunity. He sees what's in front of him. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go this route. That's why he's
I
pushing
think
Jesus so much.
I think he should just keep it 100 and just say, "Look, I'm fine. I can do whatever I want to do, and y'all gonna like it, and keep it pushing."
No, because he wants to make that type of money.
At that point, he has too much to risk. Hey, GMT, do you think he just doesn't know what to do? Like he's caught in a corner,
Nope.
and all he can lean back on is God because he feels like he failed and he failed and he failed,
and I need to lean back on God now because I don't know what to do. He even said that. He's like, you can't use your rationality. You can't
Mhm.
try and think it through. You have to give yourself to God. So I think he actually believes this, but he
Mm-mm.
knows it's a
No, he
cop out.
doesn't. He doesn't
They
believe it.
people use God as a get out of jail free card in the game of Monopoly. That's basically
Especially
what this is.
preachers. Especially preachers. That's their go-to thing. When they steal
They
from the
had
church, when
they
they have
hide
multiple
behind
affairs, they always do this. This
a
is
super
textbook.
right. They hide behind religion.
Mhm.
They let religion take all the darts and arrows, and
Mhm.
that's what they do.
So
Yeah.
how should these pastors who use religion as a shield behind, how should they be dealt with? As OU Captain says, I see you doing numbers, GMT. Here's a little something for the troll fund. I appreciate it. But how should people who lie and cheat and steal and try to hide behind God, how should they be dealt with?
I
Well,
mean, they should be tossed out on their ass.
most narcissists don't like to be embarrassed. So whatever
No.
the greater tactics of embarrassment are, that would shut them down. And
But
also the
almost
saying,
every
God helps
single
those who
church,
help themselves.
yeah, but I'm saying almost every single church, they have the
You know,
mechanisms available to them where they can actually um kick out the pastor. They have like board meetings where you can actually say, you know what, this person's behavior is so abhorrent, we're actually going to excommunicate them. But most church members don't do that. The guy sits up
and
there, or the woman, because there was what was her name, Juanita something. I
Juanita
think she ended up
Bynum,
actually being gay now, but she got up there and
she
cried about it,
bogus.
and yeah, she got up in front of the church. She was a preacher now, and she got up in front of the church and cried and confessed her sins, and they accepted her. So I mean, this is a standard thing that happens.
When they got their hooks in you, they got their hooks in you, baby.
Yeah, because it becomes a cult of personality where the church is their whole identity is based on how charismatic the preacher is. It's not necessarily about his behavior. Or,
Mm-hmm.
as long as people like listening to his sermons, they like his style,
Okay, go
they'll
ahead, lay
follow him,
down.
even if what he's saying, even if his life does not, match what he says.
People get too attached to personalities instead of the
They really
substance of
do.
their character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are church members who get attached to like the church choir. People in churches, they go to their particular church for all sorts of reasons. It's not A lot of it doesn't really have to do with the religion itself. It's just how they feel when they go there. So as long as you can get them into their feelings, they're going to continue to do it.
At this point, his fans have one or two choices. Either they're going to let him fraud in peace, or they're going to challenge him on a consistent basis. You know?
No, they're gonna let him fraud in peace. The people who are
Right.
criticizing him now, they're not Derrick Jaxn fans. The Derrick Jaxn fans have already forgiven
Obviously.
him for this. The people who are going after him now, they those are the people who never liked him. Trust and
Obviously.
believe, he's keeping the vast majority of his fans.
I highly doubt that.
Oh,
There are people who can see through his bullshit and people who can't. And we're some of the people that can see through his
Derek
bullshit.
Jackson is losing
Because
10,000
just
subs
like
an
people
hour.
people conquer addictions all the time. Can you be quiet? I'm talking.
Salute.
People conquer addictions all the time, like quitting smoking, drugs, whatever.
man.
There's a
What are we
step-by-step
talking
process
about?
to
Come
handle
on,
addictions
man.
out there.
Come on,
He
man.
doesn't want to quit.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
This guy doesn't want to quit. So yeah.
Nope.
all right, hold on.
Yeah,
We got Johanna's life. She may be Jarek, a Derrick Jaxn supporter or maybe advocating for his position, but she has a couple of comments in here. She said, I've noticed people adapt to the negative that famous people. Oh, I just lost it. Let's see if I can find the quote. That famous people put out that it becomes almost unacceptable when something pure seeps out. She also said it's good, or people get commended when they seek Jesus when they make a mistake, but when famous people do it, they get condemned for it.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be how most Derrick Jaxn fans feel. I mean, that's just what it is. You can't change. You can't make someone change how they feel. It's a personal thing. So, like I said, the fans of Derrick Jaxn, they are going to stick with him because they like him. They like his personality. They like what he says, even if what he's saying is completely bullshit. They like it, and you can't shame them into not liking him. People have been telling him he's full of crap for I don't know how long. They still stuck with him this long. It is what it is.
Okay, she says, I'm not advocating for anyone. I don't even follow him. I'm just not biased. Okay, okay. Well, I will also say this about Derrick Jaxn. He cheated. It was bad. But my problem with Derrick Jaxn, other than him being a hypocrite, when he did apologize to YouTube the first time, he said there was no sexual intercourse. Then he took down that live stream in which he also referenced how he turned his life to God and was going to live by God. He had to take down that live stream and then admit the next day that there was sexual activity and intercourse that went on. So he was being
and he only
untruthful.
admitted it because he got caught. He was forced to admit it, not because confession was good to the soul and he felt guilty because he lied. No, he told the truth because Tasha K called him on his bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only
Right.
reason.
He wouldn't have said nothing if he hadn't been exposed.
Which is how you know his whole Christianity stuff that he's talking about is complete nonsense. Jesus never said confess your sins once everybody knows you committed the sins. That's not the Bible. So, yeah, he's full of shit.
Thou shalt not confess unless thou gets caught type of thing.
I mean, nigga, Tasha K already told us this. You're not telling us anything new, so come on. This is not a real Christian, put it that way. And the majority of people are not real Christians. Let's keep it real.
He was provoked to invoke an excuse. Otherwise
the side
known
chick
as God.
literally had pictures. She had literal photos. I mean, this was not a he said, she said. She had the receipts. We all saw it. So of course he's going to come out and tell the truth because he had no other choice. But that's not real accepting Jesus into your life. That's just you trying to keep your bag. And again, if I was making 6 figures a month, trust and believe, I would be doing everything possible to keep that bag. I would cry if I lost $100,000 a month. I would. I mean, there would be no limits to what I would do to keep that rolling in. Okay, we would all be that way.
Nope.
Okay, we got two new people on the panel. We got one Black Angel 00. Tell us what's on your mind about the topic.
Hi, I used to be a Derrick Jaxn fan, but I just felt that over time he was really fraudulent, just because every little thing that he talked about, it started to be about a dollar sign, sign up for this, sign up for that. But I wanted to ask the panel, do you think that possibly he could be responsible for legal damages because of his fraudulent behavior?
No.
This is our fault, ladies. This is our fault. He pandered to black women.
I ain't never followed him.
He pandered to black women, and black women made him rich. Very, very rich. Yeah. No one is to blame but us.
Yep.
What to blame. What are you gonna go to the police and say? What? That he told me to leave Derrick Jaxn told me to leave a cheating man? he told me to buy his book. I mean, the police gonna look at you like you're a dumbass. Get out of here. I mean, there's nothing
Well,
you
no.
can.
Well, okay, it's not about going to just to the police, um, because technically, this is a moral issue. But I'm saying he's not. It's bad business. I mean, it's
I mean,
just
yeah, it's
kind of.
bad business, but I mean, legally, there's no court or police officer that's gonna do anything. So he's not in trouble
Yeah,
in any legal situation.
there's no federal oversight for what he's writing or advising. It's just advice. You
Yeah.
know, when it comes to the legal ramifications of taking somebody's advice, it doesn't exist. You know, you have to actually designate yourself as a fiduciary responsible entity in order to hold them accountable for quote unquote advice. He's just giving advice. That's all he's doing.
And he didn't force you to write to buy his book. I mean, you bought it,
Right.
so
Let me ask y'all a question. Like, he is this the man that we complain about?
yeah.
Yeah. So why
Yep.
did we support him? Why
Because
did
he
we
looks good.
He
Well, I
doesn't
think
look good.
I think it's because
There are
he's
people. I
American.
know there are people who like the way he looks. I'm saying if he
Yeah,
did not
of
look the way
Yes,
he looked,
it is other people's preference. You're right.
I know, but I'm just saying if he didn't
But
look the way he
he's not
looked, he
nobody
would have
to
sold
follow.
one book.
Yeah, but
There are
well,
men that are saying the same things that he does, but they don't look half as good, and it's therefore they're not half as
But you
wealthy.
know what most
You know,
men would say?
looks matters.
Call him. They would say he's dirty macking. That's what they
He
would say.
is,
well, then
and
He
that's
also,
why
is.
but
they don't
also
like him.
he was a
But
football
I'm saying,
player.
but
He
that's
did go to college.
that's
People
why
knew
black
him.
men also don't like him.
People knew him
They think
before.
he is dirty macking.
Yeah, well, while he was in college, even afterwards, he is an attractive man, but I feel like he had a following prior to, so that did help him out considerably.
I've never considered him attractive. I considered his body to be well toned and muscular. Like if it wasn't for his
But
body,
that's what black women
that's
care
what I
about.
think
He has
does
the
it.
height.
Yeah,
I'm saying he has the height. He's dark
he's
skinned
got a
and
hot
he's
body.
muscular. I'm saying, but
Right.
that's what black women like.
He's
So
got the right. He's got the kind of body
yeah,
that most women want to see naked, and that's what draws them in. And
yeah,
and if you paid for that, that's on you.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
saying that's what it is. And he said what they wanted to hear. And if you have that combination, you could be rich. And he hit the jackpot. That's all it is.
Okay, hold on. We got a little bit of breaking news to report. It appears as though Tasha K is live with a current mistress. Your
Oh
thoughts
my
on that?
I mean, she can do shows from forever just on all his mistresses. Let's be real. He's been doing this for over a decade. So I
Until one of
mean,
them have a baby, I'm not touched. It's like
he already
which
he already
is
paid
somebody
for a
having a
couple of
baby?
abortions. So
oh my god.
allegedly, he already
No,
paid for a couple of abortions. So I'm just saying,
I didn't hear
I
that
mean,
part. That's
oh yeah.
oh my god.
Listen, like I
Yeah,
said,
I'm not.
she can do shows for the whole rest of the year on his mistresses, man. When you get to that level, he's been hopping from Miami, Atlanta, Denver, other places. Yeah, you gonna have mistresses.
Yeah, but the thing
You can
about
just
it
keep
Well,
it
is,
coming.
it's one thing to do a show on mistresses, but this is a current mistress. So when he's been on this whole
like right
apology
now,
tour, he has a current mistress.
Y'all thought he stopped
right?
cheating? Are
Yeah,
you serious?
yeah,
Listen,
yeah. When
fam,
a man,
he's a con artist. He's
Well,
a
yeah, he
con
admitted
There's a
artist.
that he
He's
was
not going
cheating
to stop
in
doing
college.
this.
there's a sister wife in the background. Damn.
Yeah,
yeah, when
Yeah, he admitted that he
yes.
was a cheater even in college.
He's been doing it. I'm just saying he's not gonna stop
yeah, but
as long as Derrick Jr. can have some action. That Jackson's gonna have some actions. That's all it is to it. You're gonna have to. I mean, listen, it is what it is. He ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, but when the man gets caught cheating and he's doing his apology tour and all that, at least for that time being, he doesn't have a mistress or a current mistress.
Okay, but again, that's why I think the next step is gonna be he's gonna come out and say he's a sex addict and he needs help and prayer. That's gonna be the next step. So
and he's gonna write a book about it, and he'll be back on television, and that's how forgiving we are. Yeah.
This book has been written before.
Yeah.
He ain't even gotta come up with new material. Just read the other one, and it's just gonna. We already know how it's gonna end. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's not surprising. This is.
Okay, we got
This is how it is.
we got Brother Way on the panel. Tell us what's on your mind.
What are we talking about?
Oh man, it's amazing. You know what I mean? How these desperate women, you know what I mean, go to a man for answers about their love life. You dig what I'm saying? And you anybody who had an assist saw Derrick coming out the gate. Anytime you over pander to women, it's just like the preacher in church. He's no different. If the preacher in church do the same thing, talk all that yum about what men need to do, men ain't nothing, then he go behind the scenes and have sex with all the women. Just like Derrick Jaxn. And so as long as he feeding that, as long as he's scratching that itch, that says to women that, hey, you know what I mean, you're not the victim, it's the man, even though you consistently choose the wrong man. It's not your fault that you choose the wrong man. It's the man's fault that you choose the wrong man. And women pay them. And as long as it ain't your fault that you have problems with dating and relationships, individuals pay a fortune for that.
Well, GMT, apparently, Derrick Jaxn, the mistress that is talking to Strag K, apparently he actually got that mistress pregnant. And
well, yeah, he has sex with them raw. He's gonna get them pregnant.
Silence. Apparently, he coerced the Strag surgeon to have an abortion. So there goes the child the pastor was promising them.
Come on, son.
He's paid for several women's abortions. He likes to have sex with them raw. So yeah, he's gonna get them pregnant.
Salute to Miss J. Were you there for each abortion?
No, never had one, never wanted one. I know how to avoid it, thanks.
Nope.
This is a damn doctor who doesn't know how to avoid it? Okay. Again, lots of smart people who we're dealing with in this world. I'm just saying, it's like, I don't feel sorry for none of these people. They're doing this stupid shit to themselves.
Wow. All right, that Negro Pookie Jenkins, he showed some love on the PayPal. He also showed love on the PayPal before. This one, he says tithes and offerings. Salute to the Negro Pookie Jenkins watching from the clouds. Thanks for the tithes and offerings and supporting the show. But back to this abortion. Now, if this is the current, if this is a new one, if this is something that happened, let's say within the last month or so, don't these new allegations put the marriage in jeopardy, or is the current wife gonna stay down?
She gonna stay down, bro. She gonna stay down.
But she knew about this when she did the live. All this stuff has been out there. If I knew about this, she had to know about it. I mean, this has been said. So when she did her little live and how she forgave him, our stuff, she already knew about this stuff. This probably could be one of the reasons why she filed for divorce the middle of last year. Like I said, none of this shit is new.
No, because you don't cheat just one time. A dude just don't cheat one time. I mean, I don't know what. When Derrick Jaxn said all that mess.
GMT, I do have to say that the Defense Force at Defense Force HQ, we are celebrating tonight bottles of Aces of Spades, caviar, and the finest Red Bulls all around. Firm handshakes all around. Derrick Jaxn's empire is currently burning, and the fires of the St. Kevin Samuels burning ever so bright. More breaking news from Strag K. Apparently, Derrick Jaxn, after that despicable video that he filmed, he was texting the Surgeon Strag mistress, informing her that he will explain everything to her. And in his rush to come to her house, he was trying to figure out her security systems because she has cameras everywhere. GMT, I don't know what to tell you, but the Defense Forces, please. Kevin Samuels will reign supreme. 10 million subscribers at the end of the year. Salute.
But how does this make Kevin Samuels look good when Kevin Samuels actually said this is how high value men work? Isn't he confirming? Isn't he confirming what high value men actually do?
Well, he don't have a clue because he's not. He don't have a clue that you can't. You gotta take Kevin's word, especially when it comes to high value men. So quote unquote high value men, just like Derrick Jaxn's word when it comes to being faithful.
Absolutely not.
You gotta put that shit. You got.
Will you ever?
You gotta put them in the same boat.
Under no circumstances will you ever use Derrick Jaxn's name in the same sentence, referencing him to the saint, the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels. Blasphemy at its highest form.
They kind of the same
you
thing.
They kind of line at all times.
They literally are the same.
The Godfather,
they the same person.
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
They're the same person.
Absolutely.
I mean, Kevin Samuels tells lies to men, and Derrick Jaxn tells lies to women.
The Godfather, he signs multi-million-dollar deals at the whisk of a pen.
Okay, so
enlightens men and women all across the world on the values of being high value. Absolutely not.
We got a $5 super chat from Rollo. He says it's not surprised he lied and still pull off a stunt. This is why you have to observe to the best of your ability. Now he down with a demonic church.
Yeah.
No. Again, you got to know it's all snake oil. You know what I mean? They're selling you they're selling you a cure for a disease that you don't have. Kevin Samuels with I know what high value man want. You need 2 women, man. They can't even get one. You can't get one. What you gonna do with 2? So you know it's all snake oil. It's all like this fantasy land, and people want to be lied to, and so when people pay to get lied to, nobody want the truth. You dig what I'm saying? Even if they'll accept the truth, but they ain't gonna pay for it. And so long as these women will I use the analogy of drowning man reach for a straw. And these women who call in to Kevin Samuels like a drowning man reaching for a straw, and these women who go to Derrick Jaxn for his advice is like a drowning man reaching for a straw. Period, man.
But if anything, this will actually should show women, why are you working this hard to get with the high value man just so you can end up like this?
Because
if anything, this should be a turnoff. This is like a horrible. This is like a horrible advert for that.
You have to understand, what do you get when you get with a high value man? See, when you get with a low value man like Derrick Jaxn, what you achieve is nothing but hair bonnets.
Derrick Jaxn is a high value man by the definition of Kevin Samuels.
Like Kevin Samuels, what you achieve is the finest of Red Bulls, the crispiest Kitten Hills, and to embrace the presence and the brilliance of a high value man at all times and at all costs.
Hold on, Kevin Samuels, Defense Force. I gotta ask you this question because
there's no real value.
I gotta ask you this question. Let me read this super chat from the Zombie Hand Hustlers. He says the quote unquote misogynistic, toxic, masculinity problematic men are the ones telling you ladies the truth, but you keep running to the Derrick Jaxns of the world. Instead, my question to the Kevin Samuels Defense Force, your boy Kevin Samuels came out in the stream and said high value men cheat. What do you have to say to that?
Easy. He's 100% correct. But Derrick Jaxn is not high value. Derrick Jaxn is a man who's appearing to be high value just by faking the funk. And then now what we're seeing is the funk stinks. And the funk is catching him by surprise. I don't see any drag mistresses saying that Evan Samuels wanted to see their security cameras. I don't see any drag mistresses saying that Kevin Samuels was texting them after his apology video. So yes, what the Godfather said is true, but Derrick Jaxn is not a high-value man. The results, the deeds, the devil is in the details. Salute to the Godfather. Salute to St. Kevin himself. Where we go one, we go all. This Vince Force.
Okay, we got a $2 super chat from David Little. He says, yo, he's doing what cheating BWs would do. Then David Little also said, this is the man BWs aspires to be with. Thank you for the 2 separate $2 super chats. But I gotta ask you this. If Kevin Samuels was in a relationship
with a woman,
would we catch him
with a
cheating?
woman, with a woman. You gotta say with a woman. With Kevin Samuels.
If Kevin Samuels was in a relationship with a woman,
okay.
What are we talking about?
Would there be evidence of him cheating?
See, the problem is when you're a low-value man, you cheat. When you're a high-value man, you just hire out. So every woman that you're with, they're just another employee. You assign them a time, you give them a lunch break, and if they're acting up, you fire them. And if you don't like the situation, you resign. So under the contract,
but Derrick Jaxn has at least been able to keep his wife.
Because it's not a relationship. It's just a business arrangement. And when business
but Derrick
is good,
Jaxn has been able to
happy.
keep his wife.
And when business is bad, you have to cut your losses. And some of those losses will just be the strags.
But again, Derrick Jaxn was able to keep his wife.
Lower value women. And you
can't say the same for Kevin Samuels.
Fall away by the wayside.
Who's lost 2 wives.
And you find better, tighter, nicer, taller 9s and 10s to reap your benefits. So no, Kevin Samuels Defense Force. Kevin Samuels is saying the Godfather himself will never be caught cheating because he doesn't operate in any relationships on a lower value. He's a high value man, so he has high value relationships. Salute to the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels.
He's been divorced twice. What are you talking about?
He ain't got no woman. You can't cheat on something you ain't got.
That whole diatribe made no sense.
All right,
that made no sense.
We got Vic on the panel. He's new. Tell us what's on your mind. What you got on the situation with Derrick Jaxn?
Well, I've seen Kevin Samuels' woman, and she's quite stunning. I've
Fuck
seen
out
it.
of here.
Nigga, I've seen it, nigga.
The fuck out of here.
Salute.
And where you see this exquisite woman at?
Don't worry about that. I've seen it, dude.
Salute.
Yeah.
She's better than anything that. Who's that, Brother Ray?
Yeah.
Better than anything you can get, bro. I've seen it. But I don't know
seen
Kevin.
it.
I'm not kidding you. I'm just telling you. I've seen it.
You live in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
You live in Atlanta.
So he spent the super chat money to get this chick, and you calling to tell us about that?
Come on, son.
Y'all paid him,
What are we
and then he
talking
paid
about?
her,
Come
and you're
on,
telling
man.
us something like that's supposed to mean something?
Come on,
Jay,
man.
do you have a man?
You don't even live in Atlanta talking about South Kevin Samuels.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Miss Jay, nigga, your name is Jay? Miss Jay, you have a man.
Am I who?
Miss
Say what now?
Jay, do you have a man?
I have a
No.
man. You talking
Miss
to
J.
I said no.
Miss J.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. You said
I said
no.
it 3 times.
I see. I understand. I see why. I see
Okay.
why.
So I'm not willing to go ahead and share community penis is supposed to mean something?
Nope.
You're not sharing
I mean, when I
anything.
when I go to the doctor, I also don't have to worry about anything.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
You act like that's difficult. Like, damn,
What
y'all throwing out
is
there.
what difficult?
Never mind.
So you don't want a man?
I don't want Kevin Samuels
I'm
or Derrick
not
Jaxn.
talking about Kevin. I'm asking you something specific. Do you want a man?
Nope.
I
Nope.
never
Nope.
said
Nope.
I
Nope.
didn't.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
simply
Nope.
saying
Nope. Nope.
I'm not trying to get with someone like that. So
Do you want
what's the
any
point?
man? Any man?
A good person, yes.
Nope.
So is Derrick Jaxn a good man?
Nope.
No. The hell kind of question is that?
If you let me get to my point, I would get there. Because if you saying you want a good man, it doesn't matter what somebody look like. You've been on here for a half an hour talking about how good somebody looks. Fuck how good somebody looks.
What
It's
are
all
you
about
talking
integrity.
about?
You've
What are
been
you
on
talking
here for
about?
the last 30 minutes talking about somebody's looks. But yet you're saying you want
I
a
said the
man
reason
with
why Derrick
integrity.
Jaxn is famous is because of how he looks. That's
Okay,
what I
what's
said.
those?
I didn't say anything that his personality was good. I didn't say his character was good. I didn't say he was a good husband. So where are you coming off with that?
Okay, question. So if your man spends the rent, if you had a man and he spent the money, the rent money at the strip joint because the girl looked good, that's fine.
When did I say that was fine?
I'm just calling out how
where's your
popular
listening
y'all went.
skills coming up with this?
I'm saying because I'm listening to you.
You're not listening to me. You're not making
hold on.
any sense at all.
The women that came up on this panel, all y'all do is sit here and talk about y'all don't want this type of man, but yet on the other hand, you talk about the good parts of the man you don't want. But then you want to say this guy's a fuck boy. I'm talking about everything that you was just spewing for the last 30 minutes.
Okay, you need to get the wax out of your ears, hon, because that's not what I said. Like, seriously.
GMT, you need to get some real fucking bitches on your panel, dude. Get these incel ass bitches off your joint. Straight up.
I'm not an incel, sweetie.
GMT,
It's not hard to get penis. Y'all sling it around like nothing.
And a bunch of incel chicks on your joint, man.
You act like it's hard to get penis in this world. Man. I mean, damn.
Huh?
You act like it's hard to get penis in this world.
But can you
it
get
ain't
a
hard.
man
Y'all
after
sling it
the
to
penis?
everybody. What the hell are you talking about?
Can you get a man after the penis? You just said you want one, but you can't find one with integrity.
That's because, never mind.
Because of what?
Ain't a whole lot of you out there who have integrity, so what the fuck?
Wow.
You have one guy out there talking about high value men cheat, and the other guy out there who is a high value man who does cheat. You talk about integrity?
Derrick Jaxn is not high value. Once more, Derrick Jaxn is not a high value.
Derrick Jaxn is the very definition of high value.
Man.
The high value, that Kevin Samuel says. He's the very definition of it. Y'all
Red Bull,
stupid.
3 RGB lights, making multi-million-dollar deals a month, weekly, daily, high income earning circle of people. Average 400 plus LinkedIn invites pending. These are the principles of a high value man. And of course, the most important one of all, not getting caught cheating with strags, Instagram,
He literally
docs,
says high value men
baby
cheat.
mamas. This is why Kevin Samuels is high value.
So
This is why Derrick Jaxn is not high value. This is why the Saint, the Godfather himself, reigns supreme. Salute to the Godfather, salute to Kevin Samuels, salute to the Kevin Samuels Defense Force. Where we go one, we go all.
Why is he y'all Godfather?
Well, he's actually the fairy god. He's actually the fairy godmother of the ministry. That's
what are we
his
talking
proper
about?
title. But on behalf on the Derrick Jaxn Defense Force, I must say that there's a lot of jealousy, and I feel like there's a lot of envy I see from these people, because here's the thing. Y'all know that no man walking on this earth is perfect. But y'all sitting up here judging this good black man, this wonderful black man who's a wonderful husband, a wonderful father, an excellent motivational speaker. Y'all gonna judge him
Come on, man.
for his shortcomings.
How many push-ups you want to do, pal?
Some of y'all out here working at UPS warehouse, working at Walmart, working at Target, and y'all be running around town slinging your little schmeat everywhere, but nobody judging y'all, right?
And
Nobody's
where you work
judging
at?
y'all because
I
y'all don't
mean,
give
And
Kevin
where do you
good
work?
Samuels
advice to
believes in the
And
women.
where do you work?
Kevin Samuels believes in the sanctity of marriage, y'all. He put a ring on it. He didn't
Where
make
do you?
any baby mamas out there.
Hmm.
I'm just saying. He took responsibility for his children. He's in the home. I mean, he's like a
Yeah.
great representation.
Those aren't baby mamas. Those are just out of
He's a
contract
provider.
employees. Kevin Samuels does not
He's
have
a
any baby
leader and a
mamas. He just
provider.
has out of contract employees. Learn the
No.
difference.
He's a leader and a provider, y'all. He's in the
Miss J,
family, in the house, raising his
hold on.
children.
Miss
Like
J,
Derrick Jackson?
you just said he didn't have integrity. Now you're saying he does.
Because it's called sarcasm. Damn, dude, Jesus.
That was called lies.
So hold on, Sway
That was
Celeste.
so dumb,
I,
man.
I have a question for Sway Celeste. So because Derrick Jaxn allegedly makes a lot of money, is doing business on YouTube, that makes him high value, even though he cheats on his wife and lies to everybody about it, and has been a hypocrite on his platform.
Well, see,
According
here's
to
the
Kevin
thing.
Samuels, that makes you a high value man.
Yes, Derrick Jaxn is extremely high value, number one. And number two, I wouldn't call him a hypocrite, like, because the advice that he gives women, I feel like is actually very good advice. Now, just because he doesn't practice that in his real life, that ain't got nothing to do with him. Okay. Like I know people who are nurses and they still smoke cigarettes. Just because you preach something and something is a part of your secular career, that does not mean that you have to practice that.
And to be honest, if his wife was listening to his channel, she wouldn't be having the problem she's having now.
So
Exactly. She should
She
have
would
been
have
sitting
found the
there
crown.
listening right along with
She
us
should have
instead
opened
of
up her
trying to
YouTube
run
account and
away.
listened to Derrick Jaxn, and she would be better off.
She forgot her crown.
So,
She forgot her crown.
so let me ask Sway
She
Celeste.
didn't know her value. She didn't know her worth.
Yeah.
Derrick Jaxn himself told her that, and she didn't listen.
Let me ask Sway Celeste about the "Black Men Don't Cheat" shirt that Derrick Jaxn was wearing. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Well, see, here's the thing, like if you're not in an emotional relationship with the mistress, technically it's not cheating. It's only cheating when your emotions are involved. Like, but him just,
And maybe Derrick
bringing
Jackson's
random
not
women
black.
to the house. Yeah, I mean, maybe he's like, maybe he's just a dark, indigenous person, or a dark Indian. You don't know. Who said he's black? We don't know his
His
ancestry.
emotions are involved.
He never
His emotions
said
are
he was
involved with that
black,
mistress.
y'all.
He sure
He
didn't.
just said he was melanated. He never said melanated men don't cheat. He said black men don't cheat. Maybe he's just melanated. You never
There you
know.
go, Miss
Never know.
And he is emotionally. He is emotionally involved with the woman, with the mistress. He didn't want the cameras on. He is emotionally involved with that woman. Because anytime you care about that woman's feelings, opposed to caring about your wife, you emotionally involved. I got to explain something. Ain't nothing to explain.
No, and see, I don't
No,
think
he
he
wasn't
was.
emotionally involved. He just didn't want her
I
to
don't
blow
think
up. He
so.
was like, listen, don't go out there and tell the truth. I need you to continue lying. He's trying to give her some tips on what to say when she go on Tasha K's.
No, and see, here's the thing. I feel like the mistress was just bitter because she wasn't the one getting cheated on in $1 million house. That's why she was bitter.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, a lot of these people who want to sit up here and judge and just put all types of negative energy towards this man, you getting cheated. Like I said, you getting cheated on by a guy that works at a call center. Okay. Like let's
And where do you
keep
work
it
at?
real. Let's
Where
keep
do
it
you work
real.
at? Celeste, where do you work at? I don't. Do you work at? Do you work at Amazon or something? Loading trucks?
Nope.
Y'all gonna get up off my man Derrick Jaxn though. Y'all gonna do that.
Nope.
though.
Nope.
And you know what? Matter of fact, let me go buy his book right now while I'm on this panel.
Go buy
Let me
both
go
of them.
download his
Go
book.
buy both of them.
Well, I got.
Remember to buy some T-shirts too, not just the book.
Yes.
Hey, buy Derrick Jaxn on t-shirt. T-shirt. How about that?
I would, and I'll proudly wear it. I sure will.
Let me ask you this question, Sway Celeste. If Derrick Jaxn is allowed to cheat because he's not emotionally involved, he's a high value, he could do what he wants. Why did he have to use God to do that if he could just do it on his own? Because it's already
Well,
accepted.
That's why.
see, that's the thing. Like, he didn't have to. He just wanted, he just wanted to, spread the good word and the message and let people know, like, hey, everybody is human. We all make mistakes. Like, see, it's not his fault that people idolized him and put him on a pedestal. He didn't ask nobody to do
Hey,
that. People did that on their own. So he's
facts.
reminding everybody, look, I am human. I am under God and his
Come on,
rulership
man.
and his
What are we
authority.
talking
Okay.
about? Come
And
on,
that's
man.
all it is. That's all it is to it.
Come on, son.
Facts. Facts. Just like guys idolize Kevin Samuels.
It's
And
not
you say something about
idolizing
Kevin
Kevin
Samuels,
Samuels.
they click
It's signing up
click
for the
their kid
Defense
heels.
Force. When you sign up for the Defense Force, it rises above idolizing the Godfather, the saint himself, Kevin Samuels, because he's so great in his brilliance, in his magnificence, in his elegance. There's no way you can turn that offer down. And when you sign up with the Defense Force, where we go one, we go all. You find pride in the defending the Godfather. You find pride in the defending the saint himself. Because you know the true principles of his philosophy of high value reign true anywhere you go 24/7, 365 days a year. And it reigns true right now. And that's why Derrick Jaxn is suffering, because he's not a high value man. He is faking the funk, and the funk is grasping at his throat and clenching his throat. So salute to the Godfather himself, salute to St. Kevin, salute to the Defense Force. Where we go one, we go all.
But see, y'all not gonna sit up here and call my man Derrick Jaxn a hypocrite, because this man told the truth. When he said he loves black women, he meant that. This man loves black women so much, one wasn't enough for him. And now, if that ain't love for black women, I don't know what is. I really don't know what is. And if it was Kitten Hill, let's put the Kitten Hill on the other foot. If it was Kitten Hill Samuels now, the person that was a mistress that he would have been
I'm
caught up
sorry,
with
when you're
would have been a
speaking of the
man.
Godfather,
So
it's going to be Kevin Samuels, not Kitten Hill Samuels.
when it's
It's going
Mr.
to be
Kitten
Kevin
Hill,
Samuels.
if he was in his predicament, it would have been a man.
It would have been an Asian man.
Oh yes, definitely.
Not even a black man.
He liked them skinty. He likes them skinty, honey. Okay.
All right, we got a $5 super chat from the Army vet. He says, Sway Celeste, you sound like you want to be next in the rotation of Derrick Jaxn. She wants to take his wife's place. If
you wait long enough, we can all be in rotation the way he's
Does Sway Celeste want to be on Team Derrick Jaxn?
Look, it ain't that many high value men to go around. I mean, somebody got to share, right? Ain't that what Kitten Hill say?
But
it's only 10% of them.
Well, I thought you had a high value man.
You can never have enough. You can never have enough.
Look, when you just like Derrick Jaxn, when you love the black woman, and when you love the black men, I mean, you know what? I'm not about to play with y'all. I'm really not.
It's too funny though. It's too funny because people out here in the chat just really believe this.
So who was up here? Who was up here throwing salt on Derrick Jaxn name? Because I know it was one of y'all. Which one was it, Miss J?
Up on the panel?
Yeah.
Paula was me.
Who was that, Brother Ray?
Yeah.
So why are you hating on this good black man? Why is it that y'all want to see this black man's this extraordinary, phenomenal black man? Why do y'all want to see his marriage and his career go down the drain?
Come on, man.
Well, I don't want to see his marriage, because the thing is, the kids need their father and mother together. I don't want to see that. But now when you go in your car and you start talking about what men don't do, don't say men, say we. Include your Chuck E. Cheese monkey lick self.
I know you not. I know you're
Make
not gonna throw
sure,
his
make,
wife
make
under
sure
the
you,
bus.
make sure you include yourself. Just say we. Men,
Come
as
on,
men, we
son.
don't do this.
But see, here's the thing. Derrick Jaxn never said he wasn't not talking about himself.
Show didn't.
He never
Hmm.
said that.
He
He
never said
never
he
said,
did.
hey. He
He
never
never.
said, I'm a good, faithful husband.
That's what I'm saying. And the advice that he gave was based on life experience. How do you know? Like, how
Nope,
else
nope,
can
nope,
somebody
nope, nope,
tell you
nope,
what
nope,
to
nope, nope,
accept
nope,
and
nope,
what
nope,
not to
nope,
accept from
nope,
a man? Because he knew that he was that trifling man that he was speaking of. I
He
mean, of
really
course.
did.
That's why his
But when you,
advice was just so good.
So when he tell his wife
What are we
this,
talking?
when his wife listen to his advice,
Well, he didn't tell her not to not listen to the show. He gave the advice. You should have listened.
I mean that's why she married him, because he was Derrick Jaxn.
I did, yeah.
If he was Derrick Jaxn, you know what I mean, a janitor or mechanic. If he was Derrick Jaxn the mechanic, he probably would have her, because she looked kind of, so. She looked like she need prayer.
Don't do his wife. His wife
But
is a
did we not
beautiful,
see her in the
strong
church?
black woman.
Come on, son.
Did you not see her in the church? She knows she needs prayer. She was the main one up there.
I know what prayer can do. Looking at
What it can't do
look.
is keep.
Now look, let me say this, right? Because look, I think people, folks they not being truthful about this, right? It seemed like people are hating on Derrick Jaxn is because, he can afford to do what he's doing, right? It's like, all right, what do you expect for a guy? If he's exactly what the majority of women like, aesthetically, financially, all that, right? All right, so now he's not leaving pussy on the table because he catered to it every day. And I mean, do you agree with that? That if you would cater to something every day that it's normal for you to might want to indulge in every now and then, like this nigga's around a bunch of women. All right, then thank you, Celeste. So he's around women all day, every day for the last 7, 8 years. And yes, his wife is cute. She's cute with the little bunny.
14 now. He's been cheating on her for
Facts
14
though,
years.
but I want everybody to understand this though, right? This Miss J. Look, the wife is cute. She's not an ugly woman, but she's a fucking lame. So let's talk about this lame female, because we talking about the lame nigga a lot, right? Let's talk about that lame female who, just because she's cute, it doesn't mean she can trigger you sexually, all right? You just got a cute face with the little cute bunny and with the cute glasses and shit on, you know what I mean? So you just cute, and yet when you are a wife, when you sign up to be a wife, then you understand that when you got a man that a lot of women want, that if he's loyal to you, because he's gonna come back home to you at the end of the day, like you his bitch, man. You ain't going nowhere. Okay, what's wrong with him now playing outside every now and then?
He might come home to you at the end of the week. We don't know the end of the day.
At the end of the week, he'll come
back
home.
eventually.
But he's still coming home. He gonna come back home. That's all that matters for a wife. Is when your man bring his ass back home. That's all you want. That's all you want. So why we complaining?
He did help. He did help to pay to kill the extra side baby. So I mean that's a plus.
So he's doing his part. He's doing his part. He's making sure. He's making sure that he's not putting. He's making sure that he's not putting other women in his business like that when it comes down to new babies and all that kind of shit. Nah, he's making sure he's playing.
So
he playing it right. He's paying to kill the babies. High value nigga shit. This is some high value nigga shit.
Yes,
because he could actually, if he was on some real high value nigga shit, he'll pay to get the motherfucking bitches whacked. Now, would you like that? Would any one of you women like that?
He can. No. I mean, Ray Caruth was the ultimate high value.
But not just Ray Caruth. We talking about just high value white boys, Jewish men, Arab men, right? We talking about these mistresses and side pieces who try to fuck up a man's structure and what he got going on in his house. Them niggas pay. They pay to get them women.
I'm sure
whacked.
his wife is sitting there right now wondering. Now, damn.
So let me ask y'all.
Let me ask y'all. Extra mile to pay the hitman to take care of.
So let me ask y'all. What would y'all rather? What would y'all rather, man? Y'all rather for a baby to get killed that's in the womb, or a woman to get killed?
I want the mistress to be taken out too.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Stop.
I'm not satisfied with just the baby. I want the mistress to be taken out.
But
I think that's what Derrick Jaxn. Go ahead.
Here's the thing, Rue. The side chicks, the side pieces, they knew that he was going through a separation, so they took advantage of his vulnerability and his heartbreak from him and his wife being separate. Now, what type of heartless, evil woman does that?
What type?
And that's
none that I know. None that I know of. If anything, that really would turn a woman on. Anything that would turn a woman on. The fact that Now you see this man who's been catering to you for the last 7-8 years. Now he's going through some shit, and you can't come to his goddamn side.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me?
See how disloyal those side chicks are? They have no sense of loyalty. How dare they? They should know. They should have a sense of loyalty.
We should be dragging
just
him.
sharing a man. I mean, come
They
on.
should be the
was
ones
loyal.
getting dragged over the internet.
They was
but
loyal.
Ms.
Those
J-
side chicks stayed for about 7 to 8 years. But we got a $5
Why
super
couldn't she
chat
be a
from
side
Army
chick for
Vet.
1 more year? She lasted this long. Why she gotta break the code now?
Exactly.
Got a boyfriend.
To Miss J and Celeste, hey, look. Do you guys agree with me when I say that pussy heals all?
That's
all
right.
wounds. All wounds. Okay. All heartbreak.
All.
Okay.
All.
All right. So if we understand that, hold on. See over. Kevin Samuels Defense Force. Hold up, nigga. If we understand that pussy heals all, then why do we get mad at men for trying to find, himself, or let's say try to, go through it, get through whatever kind of heartbreak or any kind of problem he's going through? Why we get mad at him for trying to find that in a woman's pussy though, bro? When we know that that's where a man need to go for counseling, for advice, for healing.
You know why?
You get what I'm saying?
Know why,
Tell me why.
You know
Tell
why?
me why.
Because we just don't care about men's feelings. That's
God
what it is.
damn.
We don't want to
it.
see y'all win. We don't want to see y'all happy. That's what it is.
That has nothing
You
to
said
do
it,
with
girl.
We don't want to.
You said it
That's
all.
what it is.
This the problem.
That's what
This
it
is the
We
problem
don't want to
with
see y'all
Rude.
happy.
If
That's what it is.
If all that is the truth, he could have built a YouTube channel and gotten 500,000 subscribers and wrote a book speaking that truth, but he chose to lie and dirty back black men, and that's the problem people have with it. But Army Vets come through with another $5 super chat. He says she, as in Sway Celeste, is getting wet or aroused talking about Derrick Jaxn.
Is that true, Celeste?
Well, you know what? I will not be ashamed of my love and appreciation for good, strong black men like Derrick Jaxn. You cannot
What are we
shame
talking
me
about?
out of supporting him. I just won't do it.
Wow.
Ain't gonna happen.
Hey, we need more women like you. More loyal women like you. I promise you, dog. If we get more women like Celeste, nigga, I promise you, more niggas get married. Hey, and I'm not saying they won't cheat, but more niggas will get married. Okay.
Exactly. And that's all that matters in the end. Black families, black love, sticking together. That's what really counts. And I'm just so
I mean, exactly.
disgusted.
Like, why would you not get married if you know you can also cheat?
Exactly.
Hey,
and I'm so
there's no-
disgusted
this-
at these people dragging him. I'm just so
Thank you.
appalled. I'm flabbergasted. Okay.
Why can't the focus just be on the family? I mean, why we worrying about what the other spouse is doing? Like, what the fuck? Like, the focus is on the children, the household, the community. God
That's what
damn.
it should
If she
be on.
won't, look, I'm a fair guy, right? I know I'm on some swinger type shit, all right? If she wants some dick, man, go and get you some. I'm not
Right.
hating. You think Derrick
Right.
Jaxn, you think he now, do he owe it to his wife to let her go and get some new dick? Or is she already getting it? Do I need
We
to give her
don't
a
know.
call?
We don't
Go ahead,
know.
call him.
But I mean, you
No,
know,
no.
she is a black woman, so you know how we get around. So she probably is. Let's be real.
God damn, Miss J. Hey, look, Miss J. You gonna make a nigga trick on you, girl. What's your cash out?
Hey, trick away, hun. Trick away.
I'm trying to make it
I'm all
rain,
about
right?
building. I'm all about building the black family. And if I
So
can
you
get
sound-
married to
Nope,
someone who can also cheat on me and have 15,000 side chicks
Come on, man.
and kill a
What
are we
couple of his
talking
kids, hey,
Go get
what black
you some
woman
outside.
doesn't want that?
I think women are so hung up on being viewed as hoes when they do what they do. Like Derrick Jaxn is not gonna be looking like a hoe, right? He still look pretty good in the eyes of people,
He likes
even though he's a hypocrite.
Derrick
But I
Jaxn
think
loves
women,
hoes.
I think women are so caught up with this not wanting to be labeled as a hoe to where they want to do the same thing Derrick Jaxn is doing. And what I'm saying is that it's okay. Sometimes you get tired of the person you've been with for 12 years. That is too long, in my opinion, to be with somebody, bro.
Well, he's
It's
been
about
cheating
time
for
for
14. He's been
All right,
cheating
well,
for
for-
14,
all
so
right,
he never
12 to
got an
14.
opportunity to be tired.
All right, no, I'm talking about the woman too. 12 to 14 years is a long enough
Listen.
time to where if you want some outside dick or pussy, you should be able to get some because
Yes.
you put your dues in. You spend your time.
I
You
agree.
put time in. You put an ample amount of
Exactly.
time, a lot of sacrifice and dedication. Therefore, if you want to release yourself and relieve yourself with somebody else, what's wrong? What's the problem? Like, why are we
Not a
shaming
thing.
married couples from being hedonistic when they want to be?
I don't see
Exactly.
the
I mean,
problem.
if and I don't see a problem at all either. I mean, what is the definition of marriage if not hedonism?
Shit.
That's
That's
the whole
damn.
point of marriage, is to go around sleeping with other people. You take vows to your spouse, but you still fuck other people. That is the definition of marriage.
If
I'm all for it.
see, look, y'all
I'm
know,
all
I
y'all know
mean,
for
this
it.
how I feel.
the vow is to come back home. I mean, at
Yeah.
the
It's
end,
the
that's all that
thank
really
you.
matters.
That's key.
Thank
That's
you.
key. That's the key thing. Can you say it one more time,
That is
Celeste?
the
Say it one more
key.
time.
The vow is
Whether
to
it
come
be
back
that
home.
day, that week, that
I
month, 5 years from
vow.
now,
I vow to bring my ass back home. Just that simple. I
eventually.
vow to come back home to make sure that the bills are
Eventually.
straight, to make sure that the food is in the
Well,
refrigerator.
bills
I
are
vow to
straight.
come
That's
back and
kind
make
of
sure that my home is intact.
that's hit or miss. That's hit or miss. But I'll vow to come home eventually.
I vow
And
to
look,
come
and
home
here's the
eventually.
thing. If Derrick Jaxn had not pandered to women all these years, how else would he provide such a beautiful, spacious, luxurious mansion
Yeah.
for his wife and his kids to live in? Like, I think it's just
Exactly.
disgusting how
And
That's
people are mad at
exactly
his
the point.
hypocrisy.
He
Like,
he
I
how
think
could
they
dare
he
this
mad.
is how
could
he
have
feeds
did
his
he
family.
he
I
he
mean,
he
They
could
some
have
mad.
women
did
get
he
cheated on
could
and they
have
don't even get a Happy Meal. She got a whole big ass house.
he
I think
could
they
How does she
mad.
complain?
your boy Derrick Jaxn could have did that, telling the truth, but we got a couple of super chats to read. Army Vet says, so it's okay to scam and cheat as long as you're 6'5" chocolate and got money. And then
Yes.
Donovan Aiken says, let's see if I can find it. Does
That's
Celeste
exactly
script
it.
this BS or is it off the top of the dome?
Nope,
This
nope, nope, nope,
this is
nope,
life
nope.
experience, baby. That is all life experience.
Come on, man.
I think people mad at Derrick, man, because of that bonnet that his wife had on. I don't think that was an expensive bonnet. He owe her that, man.
Asia, this is
That's a
whack,
cheap
love.
ass wig stole, motherfucking ass,
But
$2
as
ass
we saw her
bonnet,
in the
bro.
church, see, when we saw Derrick Jackson's
This is
wife in the
crazy.
church, her hair looked very
It,
nice.
I would say,
So
did she have a bonnet on in
she just
church?
saves the good hair for Jesus. She saves a bonnet for everybody else.
So she cheating on Derrick with Jesus.
That's exactly it. She loves
Hey, I
Jesus more, and
got
that's how a good wife should be.
That's
Jesus
and
comes
you know what?
first,
Exactly.
and then
You
the
know what?
communion
Hey,
penis.
that's why I don't want to hear nothing a woman got to say, because y'all cheat on y'all man with Jesus every goddamn day, man.
Yes,
You put Jesus above
every
your
second
man.
of the day, 24/7. Jesus is number one.
So that's
Okay, so
worse.
hey, I want to
No, it's not. It's how it has to be.
No,
The
it's
only
worse than a
reason why
man.
we don't kill y'all is
You-
because we
you
love
hear me?
Jesus, and Jesus says not to kill.
If we
Hello?
cheat on you
We
with an
hear you.
Yes,
actual
we hear you.
woman, that's a human, right? But you
Yeah.
cheating on a higher power. What's worse?
No. See,
Nah, don't
Jesus.
say no, no.
No.
What's up?
Jesus
Come on,
keeps
man.
us from killing
Are we
y'all.
rotating it, or it's just a free fall? How we
No,
doing?
Jesus
What's
keeps
up,
us from
Gabe?
killing y'all.
Hey,
That's
what's
why
up?
we need
I'm
Jesus.
just trying to see what I can get in.
All right, hold on. We're gonna let Miss J finish her point. Then we're gonna have Pookie Gabe chime in.
Okay.
Now, we're just saying we need Jesus to be first because Jesus keeps us from killing y'all. If Jesus was not in our life, y'all would be dead. So you want us to love Jesus more.
Facts.
Yes. Jesus loves us. The Bible tells us that. And Jesus
this
said,
sounds-
thou shalt not kill trifling ass niggas. So that's why trifling ass niggas get to live.
What are we talking about?
This sounds like y'all joking, right? Like y'all kind of like trolling, right?
Seriously, y'all are
I'm
just
dead
now
serious.
figuring out we're trolling?
Ain't
For
no
real?
goddamn troll. No, ain't no trolling.
Just
Everybody
got
up here
here.
serious.
We are.
Everybody up here serious. Ain't no trolling.
Nope, nope,
I
nope,
just
nope,
got
nope,
here.
nope.
So I don't
funny.
know. Okay, so y'all joking. Because I was about to
Nah.
respond to y'all like y'all was being serious.
No,
My
I'm
bad.
serious. I'm really
Nah,
about
we
this
dead.
Derrick
Nope,
Jaxn
nope,
life.
nope,
Like,
nope,
Dead
I'm
ass
forever
serious.
true over Derrick Jaxn. Like,
nope.
So you really,
no cap.
so you really just about your husband going out there.
Well,
Now,
no,
I didn't
only
say
if
I
they're
didn't say my
6'5".
husband. I didn't say
As
my
long as they're
husband. I said Derrick
6'5"
Jaxn.
and rich. If you're
I'm
6'5"
confused.
and rich, okay. But
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah,
not,
you gotta have the qualifications. You gotta have the
you gotta have the
qualifications, man. You can't be
qualifications.
an ugly. You can't be short, fat, broke. You can't do all that. You can't do that
No,
and cheat.
no,
Nah. If you living off of her, you can't cheat.
So there
No,
are cheating qualifications that you
there
Yes.
are
are
cheating
outlining.
Yes.
qualifications.
Yes.
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 This ain't news.
Yeah.
Come on now. Y'all acting like this is news.
Come on,
This is how
son.
society has always been ran. The men who have the most assets and
Money.
resources get to do whatever they want. Okay? That's just
Yeah,
life.
exactly.
I mean, but the
And
question
that's
is, 'cause
facts.
I'm hearing two ladies speak about it. I mean, do y'all allow that? Like, are y'all about that life?
I don't think they control that. You can't control it. They can't control that. I mean, come on, if you a rich guy, good looking, right? Can you let a woman just tell you that you can't get no pussy though? Like for real though, you taking care of her? Can she tell you not to get no pussy? You taking care of her?
No, I don't think either side can. I don't think the man can tell her either, right? Because she can go out and do whatever she feel like doing.
Not if you taking care of her. Hell no.
I mean,
Hell
there are
no.
black
Fuck
women who are
that.
getting cheated
Ooh,
on right
you talking
now,
about
where
50,
she's
50.
actually she gives the car to the guy so he can go pick up other chicks. So I mean,
50
Who do y'all know
50 is when you both can come and negotiate that kind of shit.
She pays the car note. She puts the gas in the car. She gives him his car to drive to so-called find a job, and he's out there picking up chicks. We all
Who you
know
know doing that?
some folks that are like that. So I mean, come
No,
on.
I don't know nobody. Who you know doing that?
Well, we pull up to the gas station, and we see him all the time. She's
That's
driving the
nobody.
car. He's sitting in the passenger side till he drops her off at work, and
Okay.
he goes picks up his side chick. So I mean,
Okay, y'all joking. I'm sorry.
No, nobody joking. Gabe, stop saying that. No, what you gotta say, Gabe? Because nobody. Hold on, the Gabe. Nobody's joking, bro. I'm for real, man. When I say what I say, right? Like if you taking care of your wife, she can't tell you what to do, really, man. And or if she's taking care of you, you can't really tell her what to do. But if it's 50-50, you both can tell each other what to do.
Exactly.
Well, I do think that nobody can tell each other what to do. I think it's all choice on both sides. So
it's kind of like okay, when you were living at home with your parents, since your parents are the ones who kept the roof over your head and they paid all the bills, they were the ones who told you what to do. You couldn't do anything without your parents' permission, and that's how it is in some of these relationships. If it's 0-100, the person who has the resources gets to tell the other person what to do. If you 50-50,
who
I
has
mean,
the gold
you
makes the
negotiate.
rules.
Thank you.
So do you think that those standards are there during wedding vows? Like, do you think it's like that little?
It need to be.
It's like that little under that small print that says, "I get to cheat on you." Type thing right at the bottom of the.
No.
Well, in fairness, when they're actually saying the vows, they're not cheating on the person. So maybe they meant that at the moment, and then afterwards they're like, we're not talking about it right now, so I can cheat.
Yeah, because
no, what I want to ask Gabe, I want to ask Gabe though. Hold on, I want to ask Gabe, man. Gabe, do you disagree with what I'm saying though? Like, if you taking care of your wife, you think you disagree? All right, cool. All right, so well, that's the way we hang. This is where we get hung up at, right? Because you got a lot of guys who are traditional. Now, I'm gonna show you what I mean. A lot of guys are traditional when it comes to that, right? They believe that no matter what they do or whoever, let's say whoever have the most power or the most influence, that both of them should still be able to come to the table and negotiate shit when that's not the case. Because you got to look at how a woman think, right? If a woman take care of you as a man, bro, she's not going to give a damn about what you have to say about what she do. We know that. So why do so many men get shamed into providing for a woman, which I tell a man to do? You're supposed to do it. But we talking about if you have a natural attraction for another woman, you can't act out on that if you choose to, especially if your wife is not doing her duties. If she chooses to neglect her duties on you, you got to put up with that kind of shit when you taking care of her?
Well, let me tell you kind of, so it's different because I think the situation you're describing is like somebody who is a dependent, like a child, like the woman is a child to her husband, where marriage is very different. Marriage is actually a business arrangement, right? It's you literally file taxes and there are marital status for your taxes. So marriage is a business arrangement.
We talking about a black marriage, bro. We ain't talking about a white or a Jewish. We talking about a black. We talking about a black. The majority of black marriages is like a who's dependent. You know what I mean? One's in charge and the other one's dependent, or in some cases 50-50. It's not really a business structure, because I think a lot of folks would be together for a long time. They wouldn't let their feelings get in the way of them actually working it out for 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like, I need you, you need me. So therefore, we kind of like, we just going along with this flow. I don't see black people getting married for the sake of a business structure. You get what I mean? So go ahead, you got it.
But it is a business structure. But marriage is.
It is though. But do black people get married because of that though? I'm asking you.
No, but they do get divorced based upon that, right? So So now we get into the cheating thing, right? So you start cheating.
True.
And she can pretty much like, it's a brother that O'Shea he had interviewed I think a couple of weeks ago. He kind of was just breaking down the structure of how that woman. Because if Derrick Jaxn cheating, what she can take from him as a result of that. So even though a lot of people don't take it as a business from marriage, right? The inception or the genesis of the marriage, I mean, when that divorce come out, it's a whole bunch of business involved there, and it's a whole lot of money moving. So I just think that's more the reality of the situation.
I think we not understand this part, right? If she leave Derrick Jaxn now, she can get half of it, but she's risking losing with his future earning potential, because the more time go by, he's going to get bigger and he's going to get richer. So the majority of women that I know who's with a man that every woman wants is not going to leave that man, especially if he do something so natural like dip his dick in some new pussy every now and then, but he come back home, because she's not going to lose her position to other women. See, it's so many thirsty ass women like Celeste, right, who's willing to help that nigga David. I'm fucking with Celeste, man. She know I fuck with her like this, right? Like Miss J, like both these women, right?
Okay.
Nah. They are willing to actually help this nigga. If his wife were to leave him, they are willing to help this nigga recover and get back on his feet, to where he won't miss a beat, and he's still gonna be able to do shows, still gonna be able to have a nice house. If he give up his house to wife now, right, he can still buy him another $500,000 home. He'll be straight. So she would be a damn fool to leave that nigga right now. If she was smart, she'll wait for the next 5 or 10 years, let him go up to like around 10 or 15 million, and then she can say, you know what? Now I can just get you for half, and I can go and buy my way, because I have 7-8 million to my name. You know what I mean? So we good.
That potential is still there, right? Because alimony, right? So alimony is that maintenance of the wife after divorce. Based upon that, I mean, she could still be getting paid based upon his potential.
Why would you want to get alimony when you just stay in the marriage and rob the bank account blind?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I don't think a lot of our women.
She doesn't necessarily.
I don't think a lot of our women.
Well, she
can. See,
you
talking about like the white.
You don't have to get cheated on. No more.
You talking about filthy. You talking about filthy rich. You talking about filthy rich couples, men who worth hundreds of millions and stuff like that, right? They think about what you saying, Gabe. That makes sense. We talking about just the average black couple, and a man might be a millionaire, all right? The majority of women's ego is too big. No, I'm saying no. I said like an average black man. I say he might be a millionaire. A guy might be. Excuse me, I misspoke. Right? The majority of our women is not going to come up off that position. It all come down to ego. It all come down to pride. They're not coming out the position, and she knows she's not really. She's cute.
But the average
she's
black
not all
relationship
that.
lasts
Hold on, Miss J. Let me get it, Miss J. Hold on. She's not all that. She's not all that, but she's cute in the face. But she had some bumps in her face or whatnot. You know what I mean? She's like a off-brand type shit. That's cute. She's a wife. And so many other goddamn fine. Wow. It's so many other fine-ass women, bro. What I'm telling you is that the majority of women, when she realizes that she's in that position, she's not gonna come up off that, because she can say, "I had Derrick Jaxn, and I wasn't even really all that. I had Derrick Jaxn. I beat out the majority of these bad bitches who want that nigga." So it's really for her to strut and stunt. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Y'all got it.
Let me ask you this question, Rude, because we got a $5 super chat from the Army vet. He says, "Why get married if you're both going to mess around with others?" So my question to you, Rude, why would a couple cheat, assuming they're not making in the high 6 figures or 7 figures? If you're just an average couple, why get married if you're just going to cheat?
All right. In the case of Derrick Jaxn, GMT, he felt he owed that to her, like for loyalty and shit. Like, I can at least give you a marriage, cool. But the truth of the matter, GMT, is this. I told Faith, the Faith Factor, this a while back. I said, what is the point of you buying you a home? What's the point of buying a home? Because you still want something to call your own. You don't want to still live in an apartment when you know you got the money to buy you a home and pay for a mortgage. You damn sure don't want to be living with other people and still go out and doing your thing. You want something to call your own, but it doesn't mean that you're going to stop doing what you was doing before you got the house. No, you're still going to go to work. You're still going to travel. You're still going to go out there and get it in on some casual sex shit. You're still going to drink, go to the bar and club. You're going to still do what the fuck you was doing, working out, go to work. You're still going to do everything you was doing before you got the house. So that's all it comes down to. People do not want their dating and their sex to go in vain after a certain age. After a while, even a man feel like, well, damn, I've been fucking all these goddamn females, bro. I just even have one chick I can call my own. And the same thing with women. After they get done riding that cock carousel, because the majority of black women have been on 30 dicks. They done been on 30 dicks in their life, nigga. And that's 30 dicks too many. And they need to be on more. Yeah. They should be on more. But there's too many dicks to be on for a nigga to not claim your ass. So you fucking in vain. So when you get a sucker ass nigga to want to marry your motherfucking ass, then goddamn it, you still gonna be doing your homework, but now you can come back. Now you can come back to your house and say, you know what? Hold on, let me show you what I mean though. You can still get you a suck ass nigga to take you serious in that kind of way, but you still now can go and fuck around on him knowing that you can come back on him, right? You can come back to your man because every woman, their excuse is, I got a man though. It's for them to feel better for what they doing. Like, they don't feel too bad fucking around on their man when they got them a man. Bro, they can always say, I got a man though. If all else fails, I got a man. I got me a dude. I can go back to my dude, and you just got fucked over by 3, 4, 5 other dudes after you had this dude. That's all, GMT. You got it.
Okay, we got a $3 super chat from Vector313. He says alimony doesn't come with continued embarrassment. So you basically you get the divorce and you don't have to worry about your spouse cheating on you. You could just live your life and start anew.
I mean, but see, if I was Derrick Jaxn's wife, I wouldn't even be thinking about alimony because with all these people hating on him, she's sitting up there in her mansion, in her bonnet, okay, drinking a glass of wine, watching these videos, read these comments, and laughing at everybody. Like, what's she thinking about alimony for? He's just gonna get more famous. This man was on ET Canada, okay? You got celebrities and famous news stations reacting to Derrick Jaxn. Like, he's only going up from here. It's only up from here.
I think you're only looking at it from a perspective of like social media or public fame. When, I mean, at the end of the day, this, as public as this is getting, they have children together. I mean, think about it, right? A lot of times when you get into marriage and have children, you're trying to instill certain morals, certain foundational principles within your kids, and they're hearing about their mom and dad going through some type of infidelity type of situation in the public. I mean, you don't think that in some way kind of shapes the mind of that child and that some way kind of damaged them, caused some PTSD or some stress when you go to school?
I mean, I think that ship has already sailed, though. She already had the kids with the guys been cheating for 10 years. So if you wanted a guy with good character and morals, he wasn't the one.
It's different because it's public now. The kids going to school. They like, hey, is this your mom in the bonnet?
So do you think that when this happens in the cities and the towns around America, that the whole neighborhood don't find out? Like, people are gonna find out and people are gonna talk about it, but the difference is he got money, okay? He got money so he can get away with it. That's what y'all don't understand.
Well, he can get away with it, but I'm talking about he can't his money cannot fix the public embarrassment of his wife and the principles that are being instilled in his children.
By the time those children go to school, this will all be, no one will care about this anymore.
What you mean?
The children are young
everywhere
right now. By the time they hit first grade, no one's even remember this shit.
All right.
You think that's embarrassing? You know what's embarrassing? Having your man, okay, drop you off at work so he could use your car to go mess with other women. That's embarrassing, okay? What she's going through isn't embarrassing.
I think both of those situations are embarrassing, but hey,
so let
me teach his own. Like, I'm not trying to.
I'm just saying for the wife, she obviously doesn't care about that.
Let me ask you this question, Sway Celeste.
She's been with them for 14 years.
Let me ask you this question, Sway Celeste. If you was married to Team Derrick Jaxn and he was doing the whole apology tour, do you have a bonnet on or do you get yourself dolled up to come on camera? Why or why not?
Okay, so here's what I would do. I'm Derrick Jaxn's wife, right? You know, she clearly has some type of like skin issue, whatever. I'm going on my apology tour, being as modest and conservative looking as possible. I'm not gonna go all out with the makeup and the wigs and the weave and the super long lashes like I like to do. I'm gonna keep it modest. And then after, you know, I start to make a name for myself from being that loyal, faithful wife who stuck by his side through the trials and tribulations. That's when I'm gonna start my own business and my own line of cosmetics and, you know, my clothing line. That's when I'm gonna get glammed up. But right now, she's doing the right thing by staying modest. She's doing the right thing right now.
That's a good answer, Slash. Good answer.
Hey,
good
the
response.
bonnet, come on now. The bonnet was a step too far. You can be modest and still not have a damn bonnet on your head.
I would have told her to take that bullshit off. You see, you represent me. You still my damn wife.
No, but you know why
he was so concerned of her walking out that he had to hold on to her arm. He couldn't care about her hair.
Fuck. You ain't
he was holding on to her arm. He was holding on to her arm for dear life, man. That's facts. He was.
That's all he wanted. He wasn't even looking at her hair. He's like, listen, I need you to sit here and not say something crazy. Like, this nigga's lying. I know about all
I think he snatched her. I think he snatched her ass out the bed though when she was asleep. That's what I think.
He did.
Right? And beat her ass. Told her, bitch, get
She
up.
was so over it, she didn't
If you
even
look
care.
at the sweater, if you look at her sweater when they did the video, you notice the droplets that are dried on the sweater. I do imagine that there was quite a cry fest before that video was taken. How unfortunate.
She's been crying for years. You look at her IG, she's been crying for years, man.
She has, but y'all know why the bonnet was important, because at the end of the day, Derrick's his main base is single women who are probably, you know, midlife around that age. So it was important for her to still represent that average American black woman who doesn't walk around the house dolled up. She walks around the house in a bonnet and comfortable. So he has to keep the hope and the fire, okay, alive in these women's hearts, that you, a regular woman, can get a Derrick Jaxn. At the end of the day, that's the goal.
Come on, man.
Shit, you don't represent. You don't represent me. That damn it. Shit, man, I would have snatched
But
the shit
he's
out
not.
my motherfucking head.
But she's not representing Derrick Jaxn. She's representing Derrick Jaxn's fans. That's the whole thing. She can't be pretty and dolled up.
Good response, Ms. J. Good response. Good response.
She's representing the fan, and he's like, "Listen, this is who I married."
I would just.
This is who the mother.
So hold on, lady. So y'all saying? So both of y'all saying that she really could have got on the camera and stunt if she wanted to. That what y'all telling me? She held back?
Oh yeah.
I mean, she would have to be on antidepressants, and obviously she didn't take any pills. So, but if she was medicated, she could definitely stunt. But right now she's depressed and broken, so all she could do is barely throw on some clothes and a bonnet. But you know,
She's fine. Like the woman is definitely, she's a 7, 8 in the face with no makeup, no hair, no nothing. She's actually a really good looking woman, and she's not as big
she has
as I thought
pictures
she
of
was.
her made up, and she
lost the weight. She cute.
Well, she had a couple of babies. Y'all give her a break. She recently had a couple of babies. I'm saying when she wore makeup and she did herself up, she's very pretty. But obviously she's depressed. And she can't really be bothered right now.
But
I mean, honestly, if you're gonna be humiliated like this, why put on makeup? I mean,
but
come
I
on.
think she was depressed before all the.
She was depressed
I looked
before.
I looked at her IG. Like that woman has been through some trauma in her life, and for her man, her wonderful loving husband, Derrick Jaxn, for him to just be there for just his presence, you know, like just to be in the presence.
What are we talking about?
Of a man
Come
like
on.
Y'all don't think? So hold on, lady. Y'all don't think Derrick beat her ass, or have you ever beat her ass? To your opinion?
Oh man, you going everywhere with it.
I'm asking.
You don't know.
I mean,
do y'all think?
She probably getting beat with the schmeat, but I don't think he's harming her. No.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
So you think he ain't never slapped her, smacked her one time, like in the whole 14 years?
Man, I think you projecting, bro. Like,
I don't think
man,
so
it's
at
kind of
all.
hard. Yeah, I might be projecting a little bit. It's kind of hard to go that long without smacking a chick, bro.
What are we
me,
talking
man.
about? Come on.
I think every married man who don't put that kind of dedication and commitment to a woman, and you have the right to slap the shot at her, man, when she get out of line after a while.
Stop it.
What dedication and commitment did he put to her?
What are we
Please
talking
explain
about?
to me.
Come on,
Why would you
man.
marry somebody to abuse somebody?
Hell, pretty much got her riding with him this long. He didn't trade
But
her
I'm
in.
saying, what
You know what I mean?
dedication?
He act like he pretend like as if he fuck with her, like he love her. That's what I'm saying. So the fact that he didn't trade her in, the fact that he didn't trade her in.
So because he didn't trade her in,
the fact that he actually gave her a marriage.
Wait, because he didn't trade her in. He has the
because it's better looking women. Hold on, who's that?
But he's having sex with all the better looking women. Why doesn't he need to trade her in?
I mean, you know what they say about high value men, though.
He's nailing all the chicks he wants.
If I made for the record,
according to the
would never have to raise his
high
hand
value,
to strike any woman. All he has to do is raise his pen, and she's fired.
Well, in the case of Kevin Samuels, he
high
raised
value
his
men
feet.
actually don't divorce their wives. Most high value men don't divorce their wives. They have a whole bunch of side chicks, and the woman looks the other way as long as the check's clear, and the credit cards get paid off, and he does his thing.
What are you? Where are you getting this from? Is this a poll that you've done? You know people?
No, that's how rich people deal.
What is
that's
rich?
how rich people handle it.
What is rich to you?
Gabe, I don't want you to apply this to yourself, Gabe.
He's a
last time we
millionaire.
had this conversation about a year. Hold on, me and Gabe had a conversation about over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I look, he took offense to what I was saying. Look, Gabe, it's not about you. Trust me. You might not remember. It was, I think it was on O'Shea shit, right, baby? You might not remember. All right, cool. But what I'm saying is, hey, man, like, don't apply. Don't take this like it's applied to you. Like this ain't got nothing to do with you. But I know a lot of
I'm
guys
just
who are
asking Miss
married.
J. Yeah.
You say what? You say what?
No, I was just asking Miss J because she said that it's just typical for a high value man to have a whole bunch of side chicks and sleep with them on the side. That's
that
not
is what
something.
they
I mean,
do.
what it sound like you sound like you getting your Derrick Jaxn.
I'm saying
Now
the
it sound like
CEOs of
Gabe trying to get his Derrick
businesses,
Jaxn on.
the athletes, the high preachers, the politicians. This is what they do.
That's
This is
true.
No,
not
it sounds
new.
like Gabe is trying to get his Derrick Jaxn on by trying to make it seem like he don't do that. Like, what are you talking about, Miss J? Like, what you mean?
No, because I'm actually in that category, and I'm like, me and my peers, we don't roll like that.
Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. So that's how y'all lose me. Y'all niggas lose me with that, bro. Like, you and all your peers, y'all stay cheating on y'all wives, niggas. Quit playing, bro. Stop doing it. Cause like you putting yourself in it, now. You putting yourself in it and make yourself appear to be very guilty.
But
Never.
that's the thing.
And they
Men don't
don't.
always tell each other.
We don't.
I mean, they literally
we don't.
invented an entire sport to do this. Golf was literally invented so men can have an excuse to get away from their wives and
When
cheat
last
in
time you
peace.
golfed? Have you golfed lately?
I said the sport was invented for that reason.
For men to cheat on their wives.
Hey man, we gonna have this Gabe A scandal.
This is crazy.
All right, in about a year, man.
That's
Gabe
literally
it's
what
gonna be
they do.
exposed.
It's
GMT gonna expose Gabe
It's gonna be Gabe
what?
Gate.
Really?
for cheating on his goddamn wife and acting like he ain't never
saying
did
you
it.
do it, but
Him
I'm
and his
just
homeboy don't
saying.
get down like that. All right, we'll see. Cause that's why I know about good
No,
married
ain't no
niggas.
we'll see because it just don't happen and it won't happen.
They
Like,
want to play lame, nigga.
Listen,
Try to
I'm
make it
not
sound like
the-
as if you should never suspect them of getting down like
Listen,
that.
I'm not them.
What's up?
I'm not them. I'm not the dudes you be doing in investigations on. Like I'm an open book. Like I don't hide nothing about myself. People know my first name, last name, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and everything. So I don't know.
You could be hiding that you're cheating on your wife though.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
You
But
could be
I
running
really
with
hope
Derrick
that
Jaxn on low.
So
I really hope that everybody learned from this, because had Derrick Jaxn's wife been up on her wifely duties, this never would have happened. None of this would have happened.
Facts.
That's all I gotta
Facts.
say.
This is crazy.
How she hasn't figured out she needs to have multiple vaginas, I'll never know.
Facts.
But that's what she needs to do.
Black men don't cheat.
So-
if you do
She should've
cheat,
found
black
a
men
way.
don't cheat, man.
She should have found a way
That's
to
the
have
verdict.
7 different vaginas, and then
That's
Derrick
the
Jaxn
verdict.
would
Black
come home
men don't
every night.
cheat. We can't cheat, man.
They don't.
So we
If
got
we had to
Melanated men cheat,
repopulate
black men don't.
if we had to repopulate the earth, repopulate the earth, goddamn it, we have the ability to do so. So we can't cheat. We can't.
Sure do.
okay,
It's crazy.
Sure do.
we got a $5 super chat from Brilliance. Let's see if I can find it. Just lost it. He says, "How could Derrick Jaxn cheat on a gorgeous queen like that? But I gotta ask Gabe A, because he's a quote unquote high value man in the space.
You know how about you,
If the people went through your
But
phone,
why Gabe deleting comments though, man? As somebody saying that he giving them, Derrick Jaxn vibe. Like, why would he delete that if it's not true?
Because it's not true.
All right, so why you deleting it though if it's not true?
Because
Because it's not true. You're supposed to delete lies.
Nah, that's not a lie though,
You're
man.
supposed to delete lies.
If it's
and
a lie,
ban
you
the
laugh
liars
at it,
who
right?
Tell the lies.
The man just said that he give me Derrick Jaxn vibe. That's all.
Okay, but I'm saying he told a lie,
Yeah.
obviously, so he got banned, and the comment
No,
was
but
deleted.
No, it's
That's
true
what
because he
happens.
gives me.
No,
Miss J, he's giving me the same Derrick Jaxn vibe though,
That's
so
not
it got to
true.
be true now.
That is not
No,
true.
it's true.
That is-
It's
that's not
true.
true.
What is true?
It's not true.
Acting like as if you don't get down like that, you and your homeboys, y'all just don't
I'm
cheat
not
on your wives,
acting.
never
I
have, and
don't.
all that, right? All right, well, you give
All
me the
that.
same vibe. That's the same thing Derrick Jaxn was saying too.
Because a man says he doesn't cheat on his wife and doesn't desire to cheat on his wife, he gives
But also,
you
Derrick
Jaxn
Jaxn
vibe.
never said he
Yes,
didn't cheat on
because
his wife.
You sound nuts.
No,
you
no,
good
no.
enough for that.
Because y'all following the
Derrick
Derrick
Jaxn
Jaxn
was doing
blueprint,
those
man, and it went
videos.
against all you niggas now.
He never,
All you married
he
niggas.
never said he didn't
and you-
cheat.
That's true.
He
Oh, you
never
really?
said
Oh,
he
true.
was-
You really? That what
He
you saying?
never said he was talking about
You
himself. He said what a woman should do. A woman should know her worth and the kind of
Exactly.
guys that she should go after. He never said that he was a good guy. You never heard him
That's
say,
true.
"Hey, this is how I treat my wife." No,
Okay,
no,
my
no,
bad. I'm wrong.
no,
I stand
no.
corrected. My bad, Miss J.
Thank you. Oh, thank you for
didn't.
the logic, because
And
these
I'm just
people
saying.
just be
And
so in
Gabe
their
is out here
feelings.
saying, "I don't do this," so I believe Gabe, and he was right to ban that comment and kick out the guy for lying on him.
Okay,
That
I
was the
stand
right thing
corrected
to do.
again, right? But because you
No,
made me, you brought awareness to what it was, Miss.
No, because you're trying to form a narrative.
No, Ms. J.
Like, I know this
Derrick
is what you
Jaxn
do.
never even said anything about himself. He always talked about women and other men. So I agree with you.
Exactly.
What's my tactic?
Yeah, you try to present a scenario, and then you try to understand how somebody's going to respond to it.
I don't know if
Based
you
upon
bored
that
as me, man.
response.
Let me see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Nope.
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that
It's a
you
little
present a
delay.
scenario. Oh, okay. You being funny. So what you do is that you present a scenario, and based upon the response, you start to draw some conclusions, and then you make videos about it.
I'm not making no videos about it.
I'm saying, like, I know that's what you're doing.
Nah, I'm not gonna make no video on it.
I'm not blaming the wife.
I'm just going based on how somebody, when people put themselves out there and pretty much try to make themselves appear to be good. All right, that's a little suspect. Nah, and when you start saying things like, me and my partners, we don't do shit like that. Nobody even asked, gave A, none of that shit. I promise you, we never asked you. All right,
No, we having a
so it make you look a
conversation.
little guilty.
No. Miss J was speaking about golfing and how all high value men pretty much have side chicks. So I was responding to what she was saying.
I'm saying
I
the
didn't
way that
volunteer
Kevin Samuels describes high valued men, I'm just going by his definition, not yours, his definition.
His definition is
Because
very
he
clear
said-
and easy to understand.
Because
The
he
misconception
said
is you're
that-
putting your own personal preference on what Kevin Samuels said to
the
be
way
high value.
the way
This is
the
what he
way
talks about
that
when he's speaking to uncouth, misunderstanding
but
women.
the way
That's
the
problem.
way
This
he's
is why
describing high value
Kevin
men,
Samuels
that is
exists.
how they
This is
behave.
why we have the defense force. This is why we call him the saint, the Godfather himself, speaking truth to power, using his expertise and his brilliance to burn, distract demons off of your edges. Salute to the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels.
Okay.
Hey, GMT.
But see, Gabe, I don't consider you that kind of high value man. I consider you a good man and a good husband.
Oh,
who you talking about?
You're the kind of black man that's going to save the black community. We need more of them like you.
Are you?
So I would
know
don't
if
call
I'm
yourself
joking
a
or
high
not.
value man like that.
Nah, Miss J
You're
dead
a
ass
high
serious though.
quality.
She
You're
trying
a
to be
high
somebody's side piece.
quality man. No,
And
he's
you
a
know
high
what?
quality man.
You know what,
And
Derrick
we need more
Jaxn,
men like him.
Derrick Jaxn is just one scandal away from being a Gabe. I mean, he's a good man.
Whoa,
He just got
Facts,
caught up.
facts.
Whoa,
That's
wait,
facts right there.
whoa,
That's
what you
facts.
mean?
Why watch Gabe? Well, so why Gabe defend? Why watch Gabe try to defend himself? Watch this up.
I'm not about to defend myself.
No.
I just said, whoa.
Gabe
different.
is nothing like Derrick Jaxn.
Hold on,
Gabe is nothing like Derrick Jaxn.
I have a question
At
for
all.
I have a question for Gabe, but let me read this $3 super chat from Vector313. He says it has nothing to do with her not doing her wifely duties as to why Dana Jackson got cheated on. But my question to Pookie Gabe. If you had to hand your phone over to Black YouTube, would they find any incriminating evidence on you? And you had to give up all the passwords
Come
and
on, man.
passcodes. Will they find any incriminating evidence on you?
Nothing.
You gotta take it to forensics. You gotta take his phone through forensics, man. Cause people can delete and hit the trash and all that. So
you can do it all.
Yeah.
I work in cybersecurity, man. You can do all that. You can find people's history. You can look at web browser history. You can look at the everything.
So that's how we know. That's how we know you know how to cover your tracks. That's how we know that for a fact. You good? Yeah, you got a whole security clearance.
But also, if you're gonna be that really good cheater, you have to have the burner phone.
That too.
Gotta create a prepaid phone, y'all. Gotta keep the hoes on the prepaid phone. Don't put them on your postpaid phone. Don't have that bill coming in with your name on it with all the hoes' phone numbers on it. No.
Yeah, nah.
Gotta get that Go phone, okay?
But see, like that whole having a burner phone, it still doesn't negate from the fact that the side chick, she broke the code. Like you never break the code. How else are we supposed to rebuild and repair Black families if side chicks are breaking the code like that? That's just so out of line. And I feel like she's the one. Exactly, she's the one that needs to be getting dragged.
No.
Give him any room to kind of deny. He tried to go out there and save the wife's feelings.
Hold on. In defense of the side
Jaxn was
chick.
out there trying to save his wife's feelings, and the side chick
hear other people. Or she just be talking through people. I'm confused.
I'm just saying, the side
Shouldn't
chick.
be-
Now,
shouldn't be talking about
hear?
He
us.
tried to.
Can you
He
hear? Hey,
tried
Miss
to
J, can
save
you
the
hear other people?
woman's feelings.
Miss J, can you hear other folks, or you just be talking through people? That's what you do.
What did you say?
I said, can you hear other people, or you just talking through people?
No, I can't hear you.
We got a
Let's
$2.
They get you that high value hearing aid, then goddamn it, that's what you need, right? Below.
Like this, these uncouth, unlistening women on a panel for over an hour, yet no one can hear her.
But to Celeste, though, I have to stand in defense of the side piece, Celeste. I'm gonna tell you why. Get off of mute, goddamn. Let me tell you why.
Okay, why?
All right, because even though you are a side piece, right, and you're supposed to follow this code, all right, the guy who's cheating on his wife with you, isn't he supposed to follow code by simply getting you the things that you may want, like the luxury shit, especially when you got the money? Like, was it time for Derrick to pay up something and he just didn't pay? He missed the deadline, so therefore she told him, look, nigga, you done went 3, 4, 5 months, nigga, you past due. You haven't gotten me the things I've been wanting, the shoes, the tennis bracelet, the pearl necklace, the goddamn diamond earrings, none of that shit. I just been wanting some Giuseppe's or something. You just didn't get that for me, so therefore I'm gonna run to Tasha K and we finna expose your ass. Like, don't a man who's high value supposed to make sure that his side piece is happy, Celeste?
Okay, yes, I see what you're saying, but here's the thing. If you, as a side piece, having set the precedent for the relationship from the jump, okay, it's like you can't be with Derrick Jaxn and him not give you any gifts or anything, and then all of a sudden you just up and say, hey, you know what, he got money, let me ask him for something. No, it don't work like that. From
That's
the
what she
beginning of
did.
the relationship, you have to let
That's
him know
what she
what's
did.
up.
That's what she did, Celeste. I looked on her Instagram, and you can tell she's one of those type of chicks who be in the mirror and she taking pictures, and she's one of them Instagram type of little chicks. So you can tell, you can know that she told that nigga that, look, man, we gonna do this, but I just need some shoes, man. Like, you think the majority of side piece just want some shoes?
Details, ladies and gentlemen.
They just want a
The
bag,
devil's
man,
in the
and some
details.
shoes.
Look
I'm
at the
getting into the
panel.
details on this one.
Okay,
Facts.
I see what you're saying. I
Facts.
see what
Side
you're saying.
advice.
No, if you
But here's the thing.
Exactly, reigning woman.
Rule, I
Derrick
disagree.
Jaxn went the extra mile and blocked the side chick.
Exactly.
He
It was
blocked her.
it
He
was
stopped
time for
talking
the
to her.
relationship to be over. See,
I
that's the
mean,
thing.
but you can't give her like some chocolates and a goodbye text. She gotta know that you're blocked because she tries to go to Instagram to see your latest bullshit statement, and she can't even pull it up. I mean, that's rude.
How do we know? How do we know he didn't send her a goodbye gift or something like?
Because
Maybe
she said
he
he
just didn't
ghosted
want
her.
things to end. She probably just didn't want the
She said
relationship
he
to
ghosted
end.
her.
Rude.
She
How do
said
you
he
know?
ghosted her. When you're supposed to believe this, whatever the side chick says.
Remember,
Her
Jay
word
can't hear
is
nobody.
gospel.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how do you know all these details? Do you have experience in managing side chicks?
Yeah, I have. I managed Celeste.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So Celeste, you can confirm
It's
that.
a lifestyle, man. It's a lifestyle.
Oh wow.
Lifestyle.
I mean, but doesn't Rudin sound like a guy who really understands how relationships work?
I do. That's the reason I'm
knows
not
how
in
to
one.
have
Facts.
successful long-term relationships.
Exactly.
I mean, listen
and that's
to
why
him.
I'm not in one.
He knows how to keep several families together.
And
I don't
facts.
want to
That's the
say
reason
it.
why I'm not in one.
I thought
Yep.
you was married, Rude.
Hell no. I know better.
We got
But here he is giving advice on marriage.
We got a $2 super
I'm
chat
teaching.
from David Little. He says Derrick Jaxn is using cognitive dissonance like BWs.
Well, that's why he knows his audience, man. He's one of us.
My job now, as I got older, is to actually be over, side babies. Let's say sugar babies in training, side chicks, not side babies, excuse me, but mistresses and even brothers who are side niggas, right? I'm here to advise and counsel those guys. So I know better than to be in a relationship. Wow. Oh shit, it's very lucrative. Yeah. Business is pretty good. Hell, Derrick Jaxn is one of my clients. You guys didn't know that, but that's my motherfucking client. I hope he don't call my name, because you know my whole name.
So you're
Keeping the
basically
black
a
community
dating
strong.
coach for side pieces. Am I hearing that right?
Side chicks, side niggas, and sugar babies in training.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Keeping the black community strong.
Facts. I'm gonna put a sugar baby. I'm gonna put a sugar baby on Gabe ass in a minute.
No,
you ain't gonna see it coming.
don't have access. And I think
She
that's
are
a big thing.
hold on,
right?
Gabe. She already own you. You don't even know that I know her, nigga. She already own you.
No,
That's how I know about you.
There is
I already got
nobody
a
who
sugar
has
baby.
access to me.
I have a sugar baby already on you, nigga. Yeah, I got it. That's why I know a lot about your ass. Now what?
What do you know about me? Tell me, enlighten me.
All right, I email you, man, and I'll tell you exactly. Hey,
Do you have my email?
I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it, man.
It's
No, I'll go back to one of those O'Shea.
gabe@gmail.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to one of those O'Shea threads where he got everybody tagged in the email, and I'll find your email.
Listen, I'm sure you have that capability. I think you can use those powers for good, rather than for what you use.
What the fuck I'm doing it for?
Find information about people.
You better watch
No,
out.
not find information about you. What I'm saying, I got a sugar baby on you right now.
Don't nobody have access to me, so I don't know who that is.
You gotta watch out, gay babe. People know your email by heart. People know your email by heart.
I don't have nothing to hide, man. I'm telling you, I don't have nothing to hide. That'd be a fun exercise if I give my first and last name to GMT, and then say, "Hey, go crazy."
Now, nigga, you a man in black, man. According to that picture you got, man, you a man in black. They erased your whole identity like 10 years ago, right? Burns your fingertips and all that shit, nigga. So yeah, you got a total different name. So nobody gonna know you from the past.
Listen, I'm with it.
But I got this sugar baby on your ass though, nigga. She about 23, 24. Trust me.
I'm good.
How you gonna fall? Nah, you good. Yeah, you down, and she good too.
Nah, I'm straight. It's like somebody from Detroit in here. What up? What up, though?
What up, though?
I'm chilling. I'll pass it. I ain't gonna
So
hog
can
the
we
mic.
all
no,
agree
man,
that
I
it's
think,
the side chick that's at fault and not Derrick? Can we?
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. I gotta give you look, cause you gotta tell me. You still haven't told me what is a side chick severance package. What is that? In your opinion, what would that be?
Well, you gotta.
All right, so no. Tell me in the case of Derrick Jaxn, what would you want
Let me jump in.
in a severance package when it come down to Derrick Jaxn before you leave, so you can leave and never try to fuck his life up after you leave? Give it to me. A house. Let me run it down though. Hold on. So let me no, hell no. So fuck that. Let me run it down, right? Would you want a new house based on Derrick Jaxn? A condo?
I don't think he has money like that. He probably has like car money. I think that's what she wanted, like a Sonata.
What about like
Hyundai
Neiman?
Sonata.
What about Neiman Marcus shopping spree type money? What about how much you want him to pay for you, like in a mall somewhere, like by 30,000, 40,000, 50,000?
See, that type of stuff isn't important for me. I will want actual tangible assets, something that'll appreciate over time, not
Cars don't
clothes
appreciate
and
over
jewelry and
time.
stuff like that.
Have either y'all have?
So do you want?
been on this?
You want a Jaguar? You like Jaguars? You like Range Rover Sports?
On either side.
Actually, I do like those.
I'm talking about RU and Celeste.
Oh, what'd you say?
You said what? Say again. What'd you say?
I said, have either of you been on either side of a extramarital affair?
Hell yeah. The fuck?
Okay, so have you? Can you answer your own question? Because
I can. That's what I'm asking everybody else. 'Cause I got my answer already. Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is, when it comes to cheating, you got to understand there's a difference between cheating and having an affair. You know, I agree. A lot of guys, you know, they'll have one-offs and two-off, one-night, two-night stands, and then you got what you guys might call a sugar baby or somebody you having a continued affair with. So, what you're saying as far as the severance package really depends on the relationship of the extramarital affair. Like, if you got,
I agree.
If Celeste was saying like, okay, she broke the cheating code. Well, you don't know what the relationship was with the guy, with the girl he was cheating with. Was she an affair or was she just a one-off? Because when you having an affair and you lay it down to your side chick that, listen, we gonna do this. This is gonna be the arrangement. The side chick is gonna tell you what she requires. So when you ask that question of, okay, what's the severance package? You're supposed to let that know up front that, hey, this is the expiration date on our relationship, and this is what you're gonna get out of it. See, so you can say you don't know either. You don't know which one of them broke the code. Derrick Jaxn might have broke the code by not upholding his end of the contract. That's a high value breakdown. Salute to Vector 313.
I was about
to breakdown.
No, Vector.
Yeah. That's on point.
Vector 313 is from the east side of Detroit. He from the bad side. I'm from the west side.
No, I'm not.
He from the east side. I could tell because he has experience in this. I'm not from that
I
side.
have
He from
experience
east.
with it, bro, but I grew up by Callahan Hall, bro.
6 Mile Livernois, bro, West Side.
I'm about to say, all right, I'm from Grand River,
But according
Evergreen, over there, Brightmore area. All right, for sure.
but to Vector, but according to the side piece, like I think they've been dealing with each other for some years. So I think that was like just extra. Yeah, that was an affair.
He was having an affair.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was having a full blown affair.
Yeah, that's the reason why I mentioned the whole service package. Cause I feel like a lot of women, they not like Celeste. Celeste says she wants something a little more tangible, but the majority of side chicks who are in it with you, knowing that you're gonna go back to your wife, she just might want some luxury items. I mean,
Celeste said she want a Corolla. That's not luxury.
Now she didn't say she want a Corolla. She said she like a Range Rover Sport. Is that right, Celeste? You want a Range Rover Sport or a Jaguar F-Pace?
Yeah, I actually like both of them.
Jaguar F-Pace.
She said a Camry. I heard Camry come out her mouth.
Nah, I didn't hear Camry. I'm gonna be clean the sugar daddies out of my ears, man. Did you say Camry or Corolla or? I mean, she said the F-Pace, huh? Did you say that? You say both F-Pace and Sport.
Yeah, I like the Range Rovers.
So that's how I know. That's how I know. See, Gabe trying to make it seem like as if he don't know nothing about this shit, Celeste. You see what I'm saying? He trying to play like as if he don't. He wouldn't know what the service package would be. You understand me? He talking about Corolla and shit. So he trying to get it for cheap and trying to send you on about your way with a wet ass. You understand me? He don't want to dig in his pocket for 100,000 and get you what you really want, right? He said Corolla for like what 10,000. What the fuck a Corolla gonna do to a goddamn a sugar baby?
That's not an affair, bro. That's tricking. Because when you having an affair with a woman, a real affair, or basically taking a concubine, that tends to be, not only is there going to be some feelings in there, but then there's going to also be a continued upkeep. It's not going to be like you get a car and that's it. It's going to be like, yo, I got this car note, I got these bills, and it's going to.
So you said she want to be a beneficiary too, huh? A beneficiary?
What I'm saying is, any chick that you having a real affair with is not going to set like one high value item.
Man, I could have heard she said
it's gonna be something over time that you gonna want. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, you gotta set her up good. Even if she got a kid, you want the nigga to take care of your kid too. Look out for your kid. Look out for you. Condo, maybe a house, not just a car, but a luxury car, and then whatever you may need throughout the years after that. Right? That's what you're saying. So you can't just really give her a service package to an affair, because it's like y'all put too much time in for you to cut off that easy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to really.
Well, no, you can.
All right.
Can. So I'm gonna give you my personal example, right? Like I'm recently married. I'm recently married. I just got married in December, but I dated my wife over. I dated my wife over 4 years, and I stepped out over a couple times over that 4 years. And one woman who I actually had a quote unquote affair with, I told her straight up, I was like, this is gonna be temporary. And she was like, well, this is what I need. I'm trying to open a hair salon. It's going to cost me this to get the equipment that I need. Now, over the course of me dealing with her, I got her that equipment, and then we messed around a little bit after that. And then when I cut it off, I was like, yo, when we came into this, you said this is what you need out of a relationship. That I satisfied that like 4 months ago. So we done.
It's like y'all went to Cody.
And she couldn't argue that.
So all right. So did you get a pregnant?
High value, like I tried to explain. You're not
Like,
cheating.
did you ever?
You're just firing her. It was business arrangements.
You never got a.
All right. 313 was
that's good. You never. Come on, see over with that bullshit, man. God damn. Hey, look. So you never got a pregnant? That's a good thing. This nigga, man. All right. So now I thought what you was about to say is that the fact that you gave her what she want, and pretty much she was gonna still try to make you give her more things even after you gave her what she want. Like, pretty much you saying that you can't really get away from a side chick or an affair. If you're gonna get involved in it, it's gonna be a real long-term thing, and a woman can really turn your marriage upside down. That's what I thought. But yeah, all right, I agree with that part. Right?
What I'm saying is what you guys are saying. Is there's rules to the game, and obviously Derrick Jaxn didn't put his rules down to the side chick up front to let her know where to start, where to end, and what's the arrangement. It's a contract. It's all the it's like the marriage is a business.
Yeah. So hold on, man. Maybe hold on. I'm thinking about some new shit, bro. Hold on. We might have a new thing in the future to where you have a marriage, a contract, and now we got a side piece, a contract. And if any breach of contract, then we liable to sue your ass. Like is that something in the future?
Yeah,
I
no,
agree with
that's
that. I
what
think that's actually a good
happens.
idea.
No, that's what happens now. See, the problem is what's happening right now is Derrick is being shamed, his wife is being shamed. But if Derrick had done it correctly, he could have came right out and said, "Yo, this is what happened. This is what I gave this woman, and now
Yeah.
she's coming back for more." Now the shame was shifted to her because she didn't play her position. But right now, her position was never defined. So now we're on live stream, just like now, trying to ask him a question: Who didn't live up to their end of the bargain? Derrick
But see,
Jaxn.
we don't
Hold
know.
on. So
We
let
don't
me
know
ask you
that her position wasn't defined. though. We really don't know that. It
what
probably
I
was
want to know.
defined.
But what I want to know, man, could you? I know I'm sounding crazy, man, but could you take, like in the future, right? Like, are you gonna see more side pieces, like men taking a side piece to divorce court? Like, is that gonna be a thing in the future, or am I tripping? You got to divorce your, side piece.
Well, you can't even divorce your wife these days, so I doubt it.
So hold on. But can your hold on? Can your side piece? But can your side piece though, Vector? Can your side piece take you to court, to divorce court? In the future, do you see that? Do you see that
No,
happening?
because you have to be married. You have to be married in order to go to divorce court.
Okay, so what would it be called then? Because
But if you knock her up, she definitely gonna get that child support.
It's called Me Too.
Infidelity court, extramarital court,
Me Too.
Cheaters court, cheaters court.
You get nothing.
Me Too. That's the only thing it's called.
Yeah, you get nothing.
It's called Me Too.
Yes.
Well,
Goddamn.
that's what's happening to Derrick Jaxn right now. He getting taken to public court.
So Derrick Jaxn about to get Me Too. I hope he don't get Me Too. I hope he just get exposed, but not Me Too. Like I hope nobody try to Deshaun Watson the dude, man, because I hope it don't be no sexual assault, sexual harassment charges on this man. I'm like, oh, bro, I'm about to ride with the nigga on that one.
Hey, let me jump in here really quick.
Are you?
I was going to say that
go ahead.
that's the risk that comes with dealing with side chicks in your marriage, right? Because so Me Too, right? People put you for sexual allegations because she hurt because you didn't continue that relationship. You could be bringing in some STDs into your marital situation. You could be bringing in some crazy women who might be poking holes in condoms and whatnot. You might be bringing in some babies. So you
don't wear condoms. You have to worry about that.
But hold on, but hold on. People you was actually involved with. I know I'm being ignorant. I'm being ignorant on purpose, right? But folks you can be actually was involved with, they can actually Me Too you, like a side chick who was involved with you, knowing that you had a wife. She can fucking Me Too you like that instead of just
Are you
exposing you? Yo,
bruh, do you pay attention to any famous people? Like even Grandmaster Troll talked about it on I think a couple of videos. He was talking about Kobe Bryant and his situation and how he tried to bust Shaq out, talking about I should have just paid him off like Shaq. Like, bruh, there's plenty of that goes on now. Yes, your side chick can take you to court unless you pay that settle out of court money. You know what I'm saying? You know they do have things.
But they don't have to take you to court. They take you to Tasha K.
Well, no, but you have non-disclosure agreements, right? Non-disclosure agreements are real things for side chicks.
True, but I'm saying nowadays they don't have to take you to actual court to ruin you. They can just take you public and they can ruin your
Tasha K. To Tasha K.
Yeah. But
so,
even
that's the risk you take.
No, but the thing is, Miss J, going public with it, you lose all your leverage. So okay, once you go public and expose a person, then what is the reason that he had to pay you off?
Exactly. And not only that, you're making it hard for side chicks all over the world. Like you're ruining side chicks' overall image, and that's just not good for them.
So when do side chicks stand up? When do they stand up and say, look, all right, just pretty much getting what they want without having to be obligated to do the wifely shit, you know what I mean? My thing
that's
is
one of the reasons why the IG models have messed themselves up. Because remember, they used to always be messing with the NBA players, but they started telling all the NBA players business, and now the NBA players don't be going in their DMs anymore because they realize these chicks are just out there. They don't really care. They're just telling all the business, so they stop messing with them.
But see, this thing, they so worried about clout. It's like they so worried about clout and quick attention and quick fame. Like they're not thinking long term. Like they're not thinking about the side chicks, in generations to come. Like what about your side chick grandkids? Like what's gonna be their future?
Yeah, man, they don't care about the future.
They don't care. Short term thinker.
let me just address what you said. The ones who are doing that, the ones who are trying to expose people, are the side. They don't know the game. They didn't present what their
I blame Celeste.
contract was for.
But I'm saying, if any
up
hood
front,
rat with a
so they
camera
didn't get
phone
Blame
can
Celeste.
have an IG account, so I mean, there is no standards. That's
no,
the risk you
that's
take.
what I'm saying, Miss J. You gotta look at old girl that's pregnant right now from dude for the Charlotte Hornets. She been a thought for a decade. Bundle of Brittany.
Oh yeah, Bundle
Yeah,
of Brittany.
Brittany
Yeah, yeah.
Renner.
I mean,
That's
but
a
come on, the
whole.
NBA players have been knocking up strippers,
That's true.
prostitutes, all sorts of stuff. That's not even new. They've
That's
been
true.
doing that shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
I
is
blame Celeste.
if they
Huh?
You know
Well,
what?
blame.
I
clear
will. I
What are we
will
definition,
take
talking
some
about?
blame
Come
for this
on,
because you
man.
know what? Years ago, I should have started a side chick union. I should have started a
there
coalition
you go.
so that side chicks'
There you
voices
go.
will be heard,
There you
That's
go.
and
good
they
shit.
won't end up in situations like this. Like they
There
Right,
you
a
need
go.
side
proper
chick
There you go.
representation in relationships.
a
Bring
side
that
chick
pimping in.
handbook where
I
they
hear
gotta
you,
sign
pimping.
it and date it
I
and
hear
say
you,
they're gonna
pimping.
play by these rules. And if you don't play by the rules, you're kicked out of the union. You gotta
What's
collect dues and everything, and
No,
a
no, not
fingerprint them,
not only
background
kick
check,
them. Hold
doctor
on, Celeste.
report.
Not only kick them out, sue they motherfucking ass for fucking up the game. Like they got to be sued for that kind of shit.
Well, I mean, most side chicks don't have any
Yeah,
money. That's why they are side chicks. So suing them is not gonna really do nothing. You
you got
can't
you
get
got to
flush
Shit.
garnish
return up.
wages. You got to garnish
That's
wages.
Yeah,
It's
that's
They
always
ain't
a
got no
way.
wages. They kicked out the union. They ain't got no wages. You know, they ain't got
that's all
skills.
pimp game right there. That's
put them in a
pimp game.
life of
And the
long suffering
blasphemy
for
of it
fucking up the
all.
game, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
listen
Are
to
you
a
giving an
married woman
example?
break down side chick game, understand the blasphemy of it all. This is why we need Kevin Samuels. This is why we need the Saint. This is why we need the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels, to blast the drag demon from these women's edges.
I mean, but Kevin
You talking
Samuels
about?
know
He
all
don't
about
have
the
nothing
side
to say.
chicks,
He like,
though.
I'm just gonna let y'all go.
You talking about Kevin? You talking about Saint
He know
Kevin of
all about
Assisi?
side chicks, though. What are
No,
you
Kevin
talking about?
co-signs
Kevin
side chick.
Samuels.
He co-signs
Kevin
side
Samuels can
chick.
go ahead and he can write the what do you call it, the little section before the book gets going. I forgot what the name of it is. When they tell you what the
Come
book's
on,
about,
man.
Kevin
What are
Samuels
we
can write
talking
that.
about?
He knows all about it.
Come on, man.
He's
Jay, do you
talked
read
about
books?
himself about
Come on, man.
getting with
Come on, man.
escorts so they can get inside
Come on,
these
man.
highfalutin business stuff,
Come on,
and
man.
then they
Come
help him
on, man.
get contacts and stuff. So he knows all about that.
Exactly.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Because each woman has a position to play, man. Like Kevin Samuels will tell you, there's just more women, period, by number than it is for men. So there's gonna have to be side chicks.
There's
yeah.
only
Oh
three
yeah.
high value men out there, so I mean, it's a
Yeah.
numbers game. That's the price you pay when you get one of those high value men. They
But I want
are
to address
community
something.
penis.
I want to address something.
They are
else.
community penis people.
Somebody
Accept
said
it.
something. Somebody said something that Derrick Jaxn wouldn't be stepping out if his wife was doing her duty. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Oh
It's
yeah,
her
I
job to
said
have
that.
7
I
different
said that.
vaginas, y'all.
Because no woman can do every fucking thing. That's putting
Thank you.
that's putting ridiculous expectations on women. If you are married and you got a wife with 3 kids, and your husband has this fantasy where he wants to bend a woman over in the kitchen, you can't bend your wife over in front of your kids in the fucking kitchen. Like,
Wow.
you go outside, you go do that, and then you come back home. It doesn't have nothing to do with her not doing what she's supposed to do. It's just that women, contrary to popular belief, can't do fucking everything.
You
Okay,
dropping East Side
hear
down.
that.
I'll be
I hear
your
that.
superwoman.
Listen, Derrick Jaxn likes a lot of different vaginas. It was up to his wife to get a lot of different vaginas. She only had
What do you-
one, so she failed. That was her
What do you-
fault.
What do you think the wife's relationship should be with the side chicks? Should it just be the side chicks are invisible to her, or should
Yes.
she like make
They should be
lemonade?
invisible to her.
Should they, or should
Nah,
she make
nah,
lemonade
nah. I
when
think
they
I
come
think
over?
they should
Well, she should
embrace
make
one
sure
another.
they go to the doctor's appointments because she doesn't want anything coming back home to her. But other than that, she should not have anything to do with them.
I think
Just
they
make sure
should
to go to
embrace
the
each other.
doctor.
They should.
She gets those reports.
She
They
shouldn't
should
set out
be.
cookies.
They should embrace one another, in my opinion. They should really embrace one another because
there's no embracing side chicks.
Nah,
They're fine.
Shouldn't set out casseroles.
no, but I think the
They're
wife
fine.
should still be able to pull rank whenever she wants to. Like she still let it be known that she's higher, but I don't think she should have no malice against the side chick, man. Like
Shouldn't have a
the
nice
side
little
chick is
key.
supposed to, like the side chick is supposed to give the wife a break.
She's a side
You
chick, not
understand
a
me?
sister wife, fam.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
She's a
saying.
side
though.
chick, not a
It's
sister
still the
wife.
approach. No,
That's
we're
what a
talking about
side
the
chick
approach.
is.
No.
The
A
approach.
side
No,
chick
no,
and
no,
a
no, no,
sister
no, no,
wife
no, no,
is
no, no,
something
no.
completely
There is
different.
The
a
approach. The
difference
approach should
between
be you
there's a
go be with your
difference between
side
a
piece
second wife and
and
a
give me a
concubine.
break.
There is a difference.
Okay,
Nope.
but side
Macaroni
chicks are
casserole for her.
temporary hoes. Sister wives, they in there for the long haul.
Exactly.
She's
You
a
have to
side
know when
chick
their
who will
birthday is. You
graduate
have to get them
into
involved with
sister
the family.
wife.
Side hoes, that's
Miss
just
J, I need you to fix your
some
audio.
every now and
She's
again
a side
vagina.
chick who actually graduated into being a sister wife.
No,
shouldn't
she
do
did.
Starbucks runs or nothing
That's
for
the
the
reason
side
why
chick.
she got blocked on social media.
She got
When you're a
blocked
sister
because
wife,
they don't
you
know this
are a
concept.
sister wife. When you're
She's
a
a side
side
chick,
chick, you get blocked and no
and
one
she
talks
learned
to
the
you.
ropes, and she
And you have to
became
go to
a sister
Tasha
wife.
K and cry about it.
Nah, Miss
She
J
shouldn't
is
make the bed after they're done. Like you don't
I
think she should
mean,
make the
maybe
bed or nothing after
maybe
they
she
done?
got blocked because the wife told
It's a
him to
courtesy,
block
but you
her.
don't have to.
It's a
That's
courtesy.
true, Celeste. Normally, when you've done wrong and your wife tell you to block a bitch, you block the bitch. All right, cool.
Right. I'm saying that's a side chick. A side chick gets blocked. A sister wife doesn't.
Yeah,
But what if
but
a side chick? What I'm saying,
but
I think
isn't the
I think you
dude?
But
guys are
she hasn't
discrediting.
been. Once a side chick gets transitioned into a sister wife, something different. If she hasn't been
That's what I'm
transitioned, you do not know
saying.
about this hoe.
If she come around and been around for years, you see what I'm saying? And she say, look,
never
I want to be a part of what y'all
transitioned.
got
She's
going
always
on,
been a hoe.
and I want to transition into becoming a sister wife. Like, what's the problem with
But
that?
she did
But
not
are
transition.
you?
She
But
wanted to, but
It
she
doesn't
never
matter.
transitioned.
When it comes to having a second wife, a third wife, everything must be approved by the first wife. The first wife decides.
That's the point.
How the
That's the point I
financials
made.
work, so she never transitioned, bro. She's a side chick.
So the side
And the
chick
wife
shouldn't
does
get
not
like.
need to acknowledge her at all.
So the side chick shouldn't get like side dishes, like a green bean casserole or nothing when she come through, or like nothing
No,
like
she
that.
should.
No.
She should get slapped if she comes through. She should not be coming through. The side chick should never cross that threshold. If she does, the wife has the permission to slap the hell out of her.
But the wife is
You said
aware.
whack at first. Miss J, you said
said?
whack
The
at first. All right,
Well, I
don't
mean,
say
I
slap. You said
personally would
whack.
whack
aware of
her.
her presence.
I personally would whack her, but I'm just saying that's just me.
Miss J out here
I believe
whacking.
in that kind of stuff.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Gabe?
if you
Miss
come
J out here
inside my
whacking,
house
man.
with your foolishness, yeah,
No, I was-
I'm going down to local biker hangout, and I'm paying someone $100 to take you out. I sure
Biker
will.
hang out.
Yeah,
Like shouldn't the
I
wife be
watch
aware?
Dateline. I watch
You
Dateline
must, she
all the
live in,
time. It's easy.
you must
to
live
get
in
a hitman.
Minnesota. Where you live in Minnesota or something?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You said a biker?
I watch Dateline. I watch
Northern
them
California
Dateline
and shit?
specials all the time. It's easy to get a hitman, and
Bro,
that's where
she
they go.
hiring sons of she hiring sons of
Hey, man, them
anarchy.
hitmen be undercover police,
I
Miss
would.
J. Don't do that to yourself, man. Them hitmen be undercover feds. Don't do that, sweetheart.
Yeah,
No,
if you want a
not
real
really.
hitman, you gotta go to the
If you know
hood.
what you're doing, you
Now
can go
to the hood,
online. I mean, there's all sorts of ways you can do it. You put fentanyl
Yeah,
in
y'all
someone's
talking-
tea. Invite her
yeah, I
over
don't
and
think
put
you want to do
fentanyl
that.
in her tea.
I
It's a
don't think
wrap.
you would talk about that. But I was gonna ask about.
I would
do you
say
think
get
the wife-
Gabe, man. You know, cybersecurity, they hitmen. Go ahead, Gabe.
No, not me. I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
I nigga be
about.
straight whacking like a motherfucker, man. Go ahead.
Nope, not at all. I was gonna ask, do you think that the wife should be aware of the side chick's profile, like know her name, her email, her social media? Should the wife have all that
No.
information?
Why would you want to torture yourself like that?
No.
Well, you don't have to torture
Yeah, I
yourself.
agree
But,
with Miss J.
wait, but
The only-
I don't think it's a torture thing. But it's like you
That
gotta know
is a
who your man.
torture.
You gotta know who your man dealing with, right?
No, you
No,
don't.
Because he's
no.
coming.
If you're dealing with the Derrick
No.
Jaxn, rest assured he's dealing with several hoes. Make sure them doctor visits are up to date, and he, like a porn star, he needs to go twice a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, I'm
That's
just saying
okay.
he has
It's-
to go to the
it's-
doctor
If y'all gonna do
twice
that,
a month,
you
and you
know.
need to be able
No,
to log
Gabe.
into the results and see what's going on. And other than
Yeah.
that, you just keep it pushing.
wife-
Don't torture
a-
yourself that
A
way.
wife sets the boundaries. Side chicks are supposed to live outside of those boundaries, financially, physically, time, all of that. As soon as the side chick breaks through the boundaries, or the husband does not live within those boundaries, then that's what's going to be a problem. The only time the wife should even know about the side chick is if she's trying to transition into a second wife. That's the only time. That's the only time a man should even make her presence known. It's just like what's my man Andre Karolinko. Remember back in the day, people in the NBA used to talk about how his wife gave him one free pass a year or some shit like that.
A year.
I
Like,
mean, he's in the NBA. I mean, come
but
on.
no, but look, but what I'm saying
No,
is
I'm saying I agree. I'm
outside
saying
of
that's
those
the
24
standard.
hours,
She didn't have a choice.
as soon as she hits 25 hours, she out of bounds.
Hmm.
Because the wife set the parameters up front.
And she knew that's the way she can do where she's not going to go crazy. I mean,
all this crazy, but
it is crazy. But when you're dealing with someone like him, you're dealing with crazy.
Now we giving Gabe ideas, man. That's all. It's not crazy, man.
Like,
Just embrace it.
I'm saying there's a price to pay to dealing with the Derrick Jaxn. That's all there is to it. You can turn around and be dumb about it, but
or Gabe A. Or Gabe A. Or Pookie Gabe.
No, Gabe A is not like
You gotta put Pookie, Gabe, and get Derrick Jaxn in the same category, man. The same people.
Same category.
Nah, fuck it. Y'all in the same category tonight. Tonight, nigga. Y'all in the same category tonight, man.
Why?
Y'all say y'all high value men, married, young, like under 40. You under 40, right? All right. So, and you happen to be married and you're making pretty good money, got a pretty good profession, and
But someone like that, they can do that even when they don't have money. This is about
if one of you guys fall, hold on. If one of you guys fall, all you guys fall. So you represent Derrick Jaxn right now, as we speak.
No, I represent me.
Yeah, you do represent you, but you also represent Derrick Jaxn, like in a
why? How do I represent him?
I've already read it down.
Because I'm in a certain tax bracket and I'm under 30.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm under 40.
Under 30, under 40.
Exactly.
Yeah, and keep going. And you married, and what else? Keep going.
And I'm married.
And you got a profession, you got a career, and what else? Keep going.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
And it's only a very few of you guys, according to Ms. J, right? Less than 1%. According to Kevin Samuels, less than what? 5%, right? So you guys got to stay together on this one. You can't forsake your brother, not in this situation, man. So tonight, nigga, Negro, you are with Derrick Jaxn. You are Derrick Jaxn's keeper on this bitch. Now, what's up?
You really know how to take like a little bit and make it a lot.
I'm cold. I'm cold with it, bud. I'm Rooter Reacher. I'm Rooter. They call me Rooter Reacher, Rudy Embellisher, all that shit. Nigga, I'm cold with this shit.
Let me ask you this question, Gabe. Since you were so-called one of these 7-figure earners out here working cybersecurity.
I ain't no 7-figure. No, not 7-figure.
You said
not at all.
Go ahead. If one of your homeboys who's in the same circles as you see him stepping out on his wife, what do you tell him?
Oh no, I tell him chill on all that. I'd be like, nah, man, that ain't what you want to do. But if you keep doing it, it's up to him. Put on blinders. Don't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's
the
important,
second
right?
answer is what most men do, actually.
I think so too. I think so too. But if he's in my circle, man, that's just like Rue was saying, right? It's a reflection of me, also to some degree. I probably know his wife at that point if we're in the same circle.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Hold on. You say you know Derrick Jaxn White? What you say? I didn't hear you, man.
No, I didn't.
He plays it.
Man, y'all niggas be white swapping like a motherfucker. We playing game. Come on, bro. Like, tell us about the high value lifestyle, man. Y'all be doing with Chris Paul and LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. They be white swapping, nigga. So you in this shit, nigga. Don't play like you ain't in the money.
You talking about celebrity? I'm not a celebrity.
We talking about high earners.
I'm not that high. I'm not 7.
What do you consider a high earner?
Shit.
What do you consider?
200,000, if anything, on up a year.
Okay. So
which is that's like around what? Let's say about $17,000 a month. Shit like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Gabe, you in the circle, man. You can get into certain groups and certain clubs that a lot of other black men can't get into. So yeah, you know what's up.
200.
And you work in cybersecurity.
Wait, 200 plus is not the same as 8 figures. It's like
no, but what I'm saying, you in the game. I believe you in the game. I believe you in the game, and I don't believe that the millionaires. Hold on, Gabe. I don't believe that the millionaires at the country club would actually leave you out. Not if you can like by yourself, dog. Like you, man. Stop. Nah. Don't do that. They would.
200K versus.
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying to get started. You might be above that. I'm just saying it start off for just the millionaire next door type guy, like the young, the black man up and coming between 20 to 40, and he's like from 200K to like $1 million. He's getting the dough. So when you get like 50, all right, and you in the deep in the millions, that's different. I'm saying for you and a lot of other guys coming up, yeah, I think you can get in the dough. I think you'll be grooming. They'll groom your ass. They'll train you.
I don't think with celebrity, but
We talking about just like politicians, public figures, guys who are part of the elite. Yeah, I know you can get in the door. You is cybersecurity, nigga. You can't change your network, nigga. Your net worth to a goddamn million. I'm just saying, bro. You ain't gonna tell me.
I'm saying that celebrities do different things. That wife swapping, the special LA parties. That ain't what I do. But that's what the celebrity does. So
that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
I'm not right. Maybe not the weird shit, but no, the drugs, the foreign parties, the PHARM parties, swingers, orgies, them type of penthouse. Yeah, go ahead, man.
You ain't putting that on me. You ain't about to put that.
I'm putting it on you. Buddy. High value Negro. I'm putting it on your ass, nigga. You in the dope. What you talking about, dog? Like you in now? Like why you trying like you're not in now, nigga? Like what's up?
Because I'm not.
Man, stop.
Vector 313 said he in there though. Let me switch.
I ain't in there with that wife swapping, but I mean.
Let me show you something, right? Let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean, right? You have Andrew Young in the city of Atlanta. He told Michael Vick when he was playing with the Falcons. He said, "Look, we don't need you hanging out with these ain't shit ass type of guys, right? I got some brothers who don't make as much money as you, but they not really fucked up over the type of money you make, but they will surround you and protect you." He talking about guys like you, Gabe, eh? Like you would be connected to guys like Andrew Young. Like it's some niggas out here in Houston. I can name their names. I don't want to tell them myself, dog, but they very close with the mayor and a lot of these politicians around the city of Houston. So that's Gabe A. You are in that type of group, man. Don't act like as if you in the hood, nigga.
That's where I'm from. But
all right, you from? We talking about like our mayor is from the hood too.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm sure Vector 313 know too, like how it is, especially in Detroit. Everybody's some way family connected. You connected in some way.
So you still in Detroit?
Members. My permanent address is in Detroit, but I'm in Toledo, Ohio.
All right then. So I'm saying, but you in that group. You in that group, man. It's not like you not hanging amongst hood niggas ain't doing shit with your life, man. You amongst the upper crust, the upper crust nearing the 1%. So you could walk and go to certain dinners and certain events that the hood nigga just can't go into. So that's what I mean. Somebody. Exactly. You got the money to pay for it. So therefore, you can gain access to a lot of that shit, that underworld shit that a lot of men can't get into. So wife swapping, coke.
No, whoa, slow down.
Stop.
You went too fast with that one.
Man, I ain't moving too fast for you, man.
Swapping in Toledo, Ohio?
Not at all.
I mean, they do it.
It happens.
It happens all over.
Not up there though.
Not about it. See, that's how foreign it is to me.
They do it in Columbus. They do it in Cleveland. You know what I mean?
I don't know much about it, but I work with some cats that's in the shit like that. They don't wife swap, but they bed. Well, I call them bed bug dudes, niggas. But I know a couple of dudes. They are on this website. It's a website, man. I can't remember the name of it, but it basically like it's this website that you can make a profile, and then like you get put up on these parties all around the world. So I know some cats they'll fly to Dubai, they'll fly to Ibiza for these like parties.
You know about all of that
parties.
That's what Gabe knows.
These parties that these dudes go to is like old rich white men who got these younger white wives that just want to get banged out type shit. And then
they call gays for that.
These dudes will be like cool with the old white dudes, like going to the fucking Monaco and hanging out in these dudes' apartments and shit. Like they actually make relationships from them fucking chicks. Like I know that shit exists.
Gabe get paid $20,000 to bang one of those rich white men, 70 and 80-year-old ass old wives, wrinkled ass wives, man. Getting the bag.
Shit going on.
I'm putting on this gigolo. He'll gigolo on the side. Hey,
it was an interesting experience to me. No, let me tell you, it's an interesting experience that me and my wife had. Like we went to a couple of years ago. We went to Amsterdam, and it was man. I would heavily recommend anybody to go there. Like it's a really cool spot, really good food, really good people, and everything. But we also went like we visited the red light district too. So you know that they have like that cross. Yeah. So if you know how it is formulated, it's literally like a waterway in the middle, and on both sides of the street, that's where they had the people doing the things. But it's also right in the middle of it. right in the middle of it, it's a museum. So we went to the museum, and it kind of gives the history of it and everything. But it's
Did you go get
an
Did you go
interesting
get you a
place.
spacey cake? Did you go get you a spacey cake from
I
the
didn't do none of that.
coffee shop?
No, I didn't. And I was there on 420 too. I actually used to be a government employee, so I used to have a secret clearance. So you can't do none of that. So I've always been a pretty clean dude. So I don't do any drugs or anything. But to kind of your point, there is a lot of weird stuff that happens there. We were just observing.
I'm not putting the weird shit. I'm not putting the weird shit on you. I'm putting on the normal shit, man.
No. Don't
normal
put
shit,
none of it on
man.
me. But I heavily
I'll be
recommend
alright.
that. Like it's adults, like the Netherlands, Amsterdam, because it's only like 4 or 5 hours west of Germany. Even if you want to drive
right
to
there,
Germany,
right there, Belgium,
Bro,
Denmark, all that. Yeah, Poland, right there.
Germanic, yeah. All them people is cool, man.
But
It's
are
pretty
you
cool there.
you can get you can get up in them circles if that's what you really want to do, bro.
If you wanted to do
I don't want to get into the weird. I don't want to be in that weird shit. I don't want to be around that weird shit. What's up? I don't mind going to the little swinger shit, man. Take a woman with me.
I'm not with
go to
that.
the swinger party.
You ain't even got.
I don't want to do the weird.
I tell you, I remember the first time me and my partner went to Barcelona,
Mm-hmm.
and we was just walking down by the docks, man. And you'll see these women, they just hanging out on their little boats. They hey, come on up here. I got another partner from the D. He's a Greek dude.
Mm-hmm.
He put me on. He was like, man, if you really want to get on some rich women and get your Deuce Bigelow on, he said go to Monaco during the Grand Prix.
Monaco, yeah.
But don't go to the races. He was like, hang out in the malls, go down by where the boats is at, because all the rich dudes is at the races and all their wives is out shopping and hanging out and trying to have a good time and get them some little side people. And he said, you go to Monaco during the Grand Prix, you gonna come up.
That's and win, man. And you know what? I would say
you taking notes?
Yeah, I'm writing this shit down right now. Right here, look, I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on, I will show you. But look, what he just saying, that's like on some gigolo hitman type shit, bro. That's what I'm on.
It's some Deuce Bigelow type.
Some Deuce Bigelow shit. I would tell a lot of black men, look, bro, nigga, don't knock the hustle. A lot of you guys who travel with passports, man, you need to go to these different countries among these rich ass white folks, bang their ass for a fee, all right, and come up like that if you can. I mean, if you just down bad, do that, and you do something with the money when you get it, right? It's like don't just rule that part out because you sound like Gabe A saying shit like, nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. Hell, nah, that's not for me type shit like a square. Nah,
Really.
If I
was single, I'd be a little bit more risky, but nah, I ain't. Nah.
Yeah, exactly. We ain't single no more, so we can't jump out there. I could just put you on the game. That's
right.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree. There you go.
This has been a great discussion. I'm about to hop now, fellas.
Okay.
I'll let y'all.
Hold on, Gabe. You sound like Derrick Jaxn, bro. Fuck that, man. No, hold on. Tell me if I'm not.
Everybody been saying that for a long time.
Bro, you Derrick Jaxn, man?
No,
I'm on this panel, dog.
Nope. But a lot of people.
I want everybody to listen. Hold on, I want everybody to hear Gabe talk, man. I'm gonna let him talk, dog. Man, sound like it's Derrick Jaxn, bro.
I know how you are with voices.
I'm cold with these voices, man.
You cold with it. I ain't with that.
This is Derrick Jaxn, family. This is Derrick Jaxn, you guys. I promise you. I promise you. Pookie Gabe. This don't sound like no Gabe, man. I know Gabe. Hey, Gabe, you just arguing with that whole ass nigga. I've been arguing with Fantastic earlier, man. Look, this ain't no Gabe. This Derrick Jaxn, nigga, incognito.
No, but
bro, you ain't fool nobody.
People have told me I sound very much like him. People have told me that
because you are him, nigga. You stop. Normally, Gabe come up with a picture. You ain't got no picture up, bro. This is you Derrick Jaxn.
Oh,
hell no. Don't switch. Don't switch.
I ain't gonna let you put that on me.
You ain't got to cam up because I'm gonna put this on you. Though. I'm gonna say, look, Derrick Jaxn came on GMT's panel last night talking to us, nigga. So he tried to come in with the white avatar, nigga.
He's not Derrick Jaxn. Derrick Jaxn is right now trying to keep his other 15 side chicks from calling Tasha K.
That too.
Exactly.
But in the meantime, he made a detour to come over here, come holler at that boy GMT because everybody know GMT.
No, he need all the time in the world to keep all them other women from calling Tasha K because the floodgates are about to open.
My picture up there. You see it now? All right. Don't clip it. Don't clip it.
Hey, bro. Nah. This Derrick Jaxn, man. I'm getting the first part before you put the picture up, nigga. I'm finna go live on this shit tomorrow, nigga. I promise.
I be watching.
Look at it,
man. You real interesting with it. I'm like, how he take that little piece and make that big piece? And then the
Man.
big piece went to a huge piece. I'm like, yo, this is a whole theory here. I'm like, he would be very good at. Have you ever heard of like intelligence, like how like
Yeah.
government and nation
Like your
states
government
have like,
intel.
yeah,
Yo,
like government intelligence.
Me and Jessica X, we work for that for intelligence
Uh,
agency, man. But we ain't. I won't supposed to say nothing about it, but yeah, we do.
I don't know nothing about it. But yeah, man, thanks for having me. It's a good conversation, man. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, Gabe Jackson, holla at you, bro.
No. Spooky Gabe. All right, y'all.
Pookie Gabe Jackson. All right, nigga. GMT, goddamn, you done it again, nigga.
Yep.
You done it again, bro.
Well,
You was able to get that boy up here. What's up, man?
You guys got any final thoughts before I shut this one down?
Oh, man, I appreciate you, dog. Thank you. You guys, everybody on the panel, man, y'all take it easy. Have a good night. All right, peace. All righty.
Yeah, just thank you, GMT, for just letting us know what the next stage is going to be, so we can all be on the lookout for Pastor Derrick. It's going to be hilarious. And just for the record, I was trolling, because this is, Grandmaster Troll's channel. So don't take what I said seriously. I was trolling. And yeah, thanks for everything, and I'll see you again.
Vector 313, final words.
Oh man, shit! I just jumped on here real quick because I saw y'all clowning. That's all. Shit, Big Mike was trying to clown me about that damn stream that we did almost 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, y'all need to talk to Grandmaster Troll. I timed him out too when he was trying to get at your boy King Hypocrite. You remember that, don't you?
Yeah, I remember that a little bit.
Yeah.
We got Gabe.
Since your boy had his meltdown and shit, and they tried to bring that shit back up. I said, hey man, I knew how that dude was years ago.
Yep, we got Gabe A coming through with a $10 super chat, and it looks like we got the Golden Arsenal coming on real late. Tell us what's on your mind.
Where did this come from? This is exposed by a cult church.
Oh, so you must didn't watch the beginning of the stream, but the church that Derrick Jaxn found God at, well, that church has a YouTube channel. We actually got to see one of the church services in which him and his wife partook in. And then we went over some of the background of the church. So if you don't remember, but there was a couple of years ago, there were a couple of viral videos about where they were doing exorcisms on the church members for either sexual demons, sins, or basically, or basically people would pass out and they would throw money at who was ever passing out to give offerings to. So Derrick Jaxn attends one of those churches.
Okay, this definitely means he's finished.
Nah, he ain't finished. This is only the beginning, because your boy Derrick Jaxn, he's about to make a transition to where he's going to use God and the church to rebrand himself and come back bigger, stronger than ever.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. He's got too much shit under his belt. It's just not gonna happen.
Bro, you underestimate how stupid people are in these churches, bro. Look down in Atlanta, man. Look at what happened to Bishop Eddie Long's church. All that stuff that Eddie Long did, and who did they bring in to replace Eddie Long? But that fake ass, scamming ass Pastor Jamal Bryant, who had about 500 side pieces up in Baltimore before he came. Like, bro, people in the church don't care.
That's true,
you need to do a show about Jamal Bryant.
Yeah.
Yep, so you just gotta go back and watch it. But you got any final words for us, Golden Arsenal, before I shut this one down?
Yeah, I did miss the beginning of it. I was watching
Well, your mic cut out for some reason. I know Sway Celeste got some final words for us. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I just want to get my final words. You know, we have to stand by Derrick Jaxn and support him. This man is a good brother. He's a good black man. And now is not the time to be laughing and poking fun at his downfall. And Golden Arsenal, we done told you about coming on these live
Did
streams without
Manchester
blowing your nose, you congested, nasty, disgusting
I
sounding little
remember.
man. We done told you about taking your allergy medicine and coming on here. Why do you keep doing this to us? Nobody wants to hear you. Blow your nose, clear your throat, okay, put some Vicks on your chest, drink some Theraflu, and get up off the stream. We don't want to hear that. And then your accent on top of that just makes it 10 times worse. Like you sound like Mr. Bean. Like you just sound disgusting. Like I just thought you had to know that. But thank you for having me on GMT and Vector. Y'all have a good night, okay? Bye y'all.
Peace. Peace.
Peace out.
All right. So that's going to end this show right here. You got to watch the beginning of the live stream to see your boy, Derrick Jaxn, in the church, giving his life to God, repenting for his sins, repairing the relationship with his wife. But other than that, I'm gonna check out that Tasha K stream. 'Cause I heard it was a good live stream, so I'm gonna go watch that. But y'all know who it is. It's your boy GMT.